But I say unto you, love your enemies. Bless them that curse you. Do good to them that hate you. And pray for them which despitefully use you and persecute you.
Which is the first commandment of all?
Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one Lord. Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy might, and with all thy strength. This is the first and great commandment, and the second is like unto it. Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. On these two commandments hang all the law and the prophets.
Master, thou hast said the truth. There is one God, and none other but He. And to love Him with all the heart, and with all the understanding, and with all the soul, and with all the strength, and to love his neighbor as himself, is more than all the whole burnt offerings and sacrifices.
Thou art not far from the kingdom of God.
Sure, they got one leg.
What's up, y'all?
Whoa, hold on.
Is that Linus Tech?
You do something. What you be doing?
I'm on here freestyling for people, man. Can I do a freestyle for you guys?
That's that dude. That's that TikToker.
Oh, damn. Yo, can I do a freestyle for you guys?
Give us one. Wait, turn up.
Hold on. We gotta give him words. We gotta give him words.
Give me the most creative, challenging words you can think of.
Ambidextrous.
Ambidextrous.
Okay.
Yeah,
Pedestrians. Okay, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Another big one.
Another big
Chronicle.
one. Afghanistan.
Afghanistan. All right.
Okay. Revolutionary.
Ambidextrous, chronicle, Afghanistan, and revolutionary. Those are the words? Y'all ready?
Yep.
All right, let's go. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Other artists really need to get the flex up. When it come to freestyles, yo, I'm next up. I be shining kinda like my man's necklace. Use both sides of my brain, I'm ambidextrous. I'm the freshest type. They can feel the vibes from left to right. Y'all know that I'm the dopest on jams. Ambidextrous, cause I can use both of my hands. Then again, it don't matter if I'm right or left-handed, cause I never write it. I hope you understand it. I provide it right off the tip of the brain. And when I'm spitting for my people, all my shit is insane. I make it happen. I'ma kick a rap verse. Shout to my homie with the necklace and the black shirt. Filming on the phone, gotta get it on your camera. They got questions, Harry is the answer. Yeah, I'm about to make it known. When I rhyme, I be entering the crazy zone. Thank you for the words, y'all came up with the good stuff. Shout the homie chilling in the middle with his hood up. I go beyond your flow, going places other rappers wanna go. Do it by myself, no sponsor, bro. I'm delivering the rap chronicles. Your level up, I go beyond it. Matter of fact, I'm about to get you lifted like the Chronic. Can't nobody else rock this way. High like the Chronic, that's word to Dr. Dre. H-Mac, I'ma put it down. Every time I'm rhyming, they be loving my sound. Can't nobody really do it like me. Winning in my psyche. Shout my homie who be rocking Nike. On the zip up, I get props. Whenever I be spitting, they gon' see me on TikTok for hip hop. I'ma put it down for all of y'all. I be cold shivery. This here is the Chronicle delivery. Delivering the magazine and the periodical. I got the hottest flow, you know I brought it, bro. I ain't never slipping. Yeah, y'all just be assisting. I'm Michael Jordan, these rappers like Pippen. Think they on my level, homie, they be tripping. I grip the mic and then I'm about to slam the jam from LA to Afghanistan. I'm about to break it down till I find my peace. They put my music in the Middle East, yeah. All my lyrics are gigantic, I'm about to make them panic. They can feel my shit across the whole planet, yeah. Lyrics is what I'm about to push. He was like, yo, he's rapping right now. He said, shush, please be quiet, he's really getting down. I'ma blow your mind with the rhymes that's profound. I be doing me, and y'all know they never doing Harry. When it come to lyrics, all my flows are revolutionary. What I mean to say is when I'm spitting off the brain, I be revolutionary, go against the grain. I'm about to make a change the whole earth. I'm about to blow your mind with the freestyle verse. The beat stopped, but I wasn't ready to end. H-Mac be the freestyle internet trend. Let's go.
Yo.
What's up, man?
Are you a TikToker?
Yeah, I'm on here doing freestyle raps for people. Could I do a freestyle for you?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, dope. I need your help, because I'm gonna improvise.
Okay.
Can you give me like a song topic?
Okay. A grizzly bear drinking milk.
A grizzly bear drinking milk.
Like
Oh my god, dude, I love it. Oh wow, you got a grizzly bear on your mug right there?
Yeah, it's milk. That's
You drinking milk out of there?
Yes.
Oh wow,
Okay.
so this makes so much sense. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm always ready.
Let's go. Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, yeah. Come on, yeah, yeah, yeah. Any forest, I get busy there. I'm a motherfucking grizzly bear. I said my fur would be smoother than silk. I'm just out here drinking milk. I said any forest, I'll get busy there. I'm a motherfucking grizzly bear. Hey yo, my fur would be smoother than silk. I'm just out here drinking milk. Yeah, I'm a grizzly, it's mad facts. Us bears, we got a bad rap. Yeah, people aren't really aware. When they see us while they hiking, yo, they get scared. They like, no, that's that dude, that grizzly that's really gonna steal our food. Damn, hey yo, his size is godly. He might even catch us and eat our bodies. Yeah, people think that I'ma eat them raw. People scared of my teeth, scared of my claws. People scared cause my size is giant, and they know in a fight that I'm certain to triumph. But here's the thing, I don't like people. I'm not a bad guy, I'm not evil. Nah, that's not the way I'm built. I ain't gonna eat you, I just want your milk. I said, any forest, I'll get busy there. I'm a motherfucking grizzly bear. I said my fur would be smoother than silk. I'm just out here drinking milk. I said, any forest, I'll get busy there. Hey, I'm a motherfucking grizzly bear, yeah. And my fur would be smoother than silk. Hey, I'm just out here drinking milk. Yeah, real big how I been built. I'm not really a fan of the skim milk. I do invent, loving to drink the 2%. Yeah, and y'all know I don't make people feel the wrath. I want the half and half, yeah. Yo, look in my eyes, they so dreamy. Pour me a glass of milk that's mad creamy. All the milk, you know it shook me. But hey, I think I'll need some cookies. Yeah, that's gonna make sure my mood don't get low. When I got the cookies, I can dip those. Yeah, if I got the milk, it's a miracle. Yeah, I might need a bowl of cereal. Aw shit, man, he even had the prop. Y'all know we drinking non-stop. I said, any forest, I'll get busy there. Hey, I'm a motherfucking grizzly bear. Yeah, and my fur would be smoother than silk. Hey, so I'm just out here drinking milk. I said, any forest, I'll get busy there. Yeah, I'm a motherfucking grizzly bear. Hey, and my fur would be smoother than silk. Come on, I'm just out here drinking milk. Yeah, I'm about to make you aware. If you got milk, better pour a glass for the bears. Yeah, I'm out here getting busy. Pour me a glass of milk for this grizzly. Yeah, I'ma make you aware. Hey, go and pour a glass of milk for the bears. Hey, y'all know the milk got me amped. And if you don't pour me a cup, I'll terrorize your camp. Let's go.
Let's go. Hey guys, good to see you. To see you good. Bless you guys, and we are live. Yeah, I didn't go live this afternoon. Instead, I did do a premiere. A few people turned up. I think we got about 13 in the end turned up to the premiere. But yeah, I did a premiere this afternoon, just some AI stuff. So I decided to. It was saving me streaming, like, because I just finished early hours of the morning streaming. So like I didn't want to end up streaming another few hours and then have to stream again later. So I made a video after we streamed last night, early hours this morning. I made a video, recorded a video and that, and then edited that up and stuff, and then put that as a premiere. It was about 32 minutes long.
Who's starting?
What?
Someone in chat called Sig.
See? Well.
Sig. F.
Oh, see. Oh, hi, how you doing? Say, good to see you. Good to see you. He's always in flaxes. He's always. I don't know if it's he or she. I'm not sure. But he's always in flaxes. Always in flaxes.
Always been. It's only 10 days old.
See, I see Sig in flaxes all the time. It's probably a new account, babe. But he's been in flaxes all the time, and I see Sig in flaxes quite a lot.
Saying
What?
the account is 10 days old. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah, it's fine. He's probably got a new account, but he's always in flaxes. Trust me. It's good. Can you say hello to everybody, babe? Because I can't see them all because of my screen situation. Ah. Babe.
Mr. Anus was first. Hi, Jim. Paul Joe Crookshank, you're right.
No.
Tough shite. Roger Ledwell in the hoose.
And who's?
Ryan Nest, a cookie in the hoose.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Canada, Spaceman. Hi, Thomas, Sandro, Brad and Tasha. Sarah G.
Did I see Buzzer?
Mm,
Buzzer in the house.
Chilling. I ain't finished. Random. Ian Henry. Rantala, whatever.
Yeah, yeah, I know that's
that
how.
one. Sig.
That's into the break. That's
Um,
into babe, by the way.
I
Into.
know it's into. I said hi into in chat.
All right, okay.
That's everyone, I think.
There we go. Bless you guys. Thanks for being here.
If I missed you, I'm really sorry.
That's all right. So tonight is movie night. But first of all, we're going to do a week topic. Remember the little thing I did from what's the name of that?
Hi, Dave.
Oh, so and so. Hey, nice one, dude. Nice one. Bless you, man. Bless you.
Okay.
Yeah, so we've got to do that a little bit. What were they called again? What was that guy called again? His channel did with the cops. What the hell's his name?
No idea.
It's in my bloody description. Here's the deal. Here's the deal. So yeah, there's another video of him of one guy taking on 4 cops, sort of thing. So I thought we'd have a look at that. You know what I mean? But first of all, you know the score. I'll do a few of Jim's observations first. People tend to come in. So says he'll come in as well. There's Roger as well. Hey Rog, how you doing, bro?
Beautiful, beautiful. In who's?
Oh, no. Say again, Rog.
We're doing beautiful.
Cool, cool, cool. Very
Got a
low.
new housekeeping question,
Okay,
and we got some great math to go with it. It's awesome.
go for it.
Our perspective, yeah.
Oh, brilliant, 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 brilliant. So,
Hey, Miss Vicky, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
so what is the housekeeping question?
Well, it's about the hijacking of perspective, but we're actually doing a math with it, and we're combining it with Earth curve math. And if you had combined the two, the resolution would end much early. You're going to have to take a pick between the two. Is it Earth curve or is it perspective? And this is Brian's idea. It's awesome.
Why not? Why not, man?
Housekeeping idea.
So your horizon would end much sooner on a globe, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. Babe?
I've got a housekeeping idea. When was the last time you cleaned your vacuum?
What?
I have hardwood floors, Vicky. I'm sorry. I can't do anything.
Oh, you're good then. No, I wash my Hoover.
I know you do.
I put it in the shower.
So, Vicky, how's your...
So Vicky puts it in the shower.
I got a question for Vicky right quick. Hey, Vicky, how do you feel to be another year older, and how's it going so far?
About the same as before.
That's what I was thinking too.
And
I
no
never
different.
really get a birthday like that. Like, oh, I'm a damn year older. What am I gonna do?
Yeah.
Hey, Ryan, how you doing?
Is it? You're just exactly the same. Still aching.
Yeah.
Canada says. Hold on a minute. Canada just says, that's weird. You're playing devil's advocate later. A wrestling podcast yesterday mentioned it because of all the devil worship in WWE on the weekend. Isn't that mad? And I plan to put on Devil's Advocate for a few days. And I'm playing Tenet as well. So yeah, we'll play I don't know what you guys want to watch first, whether you want to watch Tenet first or Devil's Advocate. But that's for later. That's after we do the topic in YouTube. We can decide that a bit later in Rumble when we get to Rumble. So
I would say Tenet first and then watch the good one last, the Devil's Advocate.
Well, Tenet's the newest one. That's Chris Nolan. So yeah, I mean, a few people probably haven't seen that, so it's probably best to play that first because they haven't seen it. But I do want to play Devil's Advocate because I had to rent it because the copy I could get it was well quiet, so I actually had to rent it. So I will be playing it no matter what. Tenet is on the movie site, but it's loud enough, so that'll be good. What?
He's gonna start a war with Canada.
Oh, by the way, Mikey is on his way here right now.
Oh, he's on his way to yours?
Yeah.
Excellent. Why not?
He'll be here in about 4 hours, he says.
Excellent. Fair play to him. Fair play to him. But congrats, PJ, also. And while I'm at it, all in chat, also congrats for... Oh, just congrats. Nice. Well, congrats me for my 100 followers on Rumble yesterday. I got my 100. I did 100 Rumbles. 100 Rumble special. 100 followers Rumble special. But on YouTube and Rumble. Oh, Roger, do you know what I found out? Right, in Rumble, if you go into the studio, you can actually have 9 guests in the Rumble studio and stream without StreamYard and that. Just by using Rumble Studio, you can stream to YouTube at the same time, but through Rumble. Rumble's the main account to do it in, but you can stream, like you choose your destinations, you can have 9 participants in that. You have to go into your Rumble Studio.
Is that the reason why they say that is that the reason why that whenever I try to log in through Google it doesn't work? Is it because they want us to use that process better the other way?
Well, no, but that's not my process. No, I mean that's not how I do it. That's not how I do it because I do it through I do.
No, I know, but I'm saying it's only because you knew to do it that way through another way, right? But you didn't know you could do it the other. Yeah.
No, I didn't. I didn't know I could do it that way. It's the same as YouTube Studio, but the only thing, it's better than YouTube Studio though, because YouTube Studio you can have one guest in YouTube Studio, and then you can cycle the guests. You can have people waiting, but you can have one guest in YouTube Studio if you go live from YouTube Studio. But Rumble Studio, you can have 9 guests on the screen, and you can have a waiting room full of guests waiting to be cycled. It's mad, isn't it? But and also, but the thing is, when you share, because you can present stuff as well, when you share stuff, the only thing is, it puts you on top of what you're sharing. So I don't know, because I was the only person in there just checking out what it did. So I don't know if I went live, if it would have sorted that out. But there's only one presentation layout. But apart from that, I mean, I can't see why. Yeah, you could actually just go through Rumble and stream through Rumble to YouTube just by being in Rumble Studio, and you can have participants, guests. Hey, Jeff,
That might be a good idea. Actually, think about it. You know, if I get 9 people in there, I don't get 9 people in my chats or in my back room at all.
Well, that's it. I mean, I'm allowed. It's the same. It's the same as here. Like I pay for this, 36 quid a month, and I can get 9 people in, and I never have 9 people in. It's crazy, but Rumble does that on its own studio, and like I say, you can add YouTube as a second destination as well. You know, you just go same as how you do it in Restream and that, but you're just going through Rumble Studio. When you go to
anybody in YouTube Studio at all, can you? I don't think.
You can one guest, and then you can have people in the waiting room, but you can cycle guests. But it's only one in YouTube Studio.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Hi, Captain Caveman.
Good to see all you guys. Good to see you. Right, let's share a bit of Venus's observations, then we'll get on to the COP topic.
Did you not see what Buzzer said to Canada in chat?
No, I did not.
He said, Canada, you're soon going to be the 51st state of the United States.
Hey, hold on, I thought the UK in that movie, the 51st state. That's a good movie. We'll have to do that one night. 51st state.
You know what, though?
What?
If you look at, because America that aren't going to be giving money to Ukraine.
Yes.
And I watched a thing earlier, and it was a bloke saying about all the times they've had to support America. Canada have had to support America in the war, and how many billions worth of weapons they've gathered.
Aye.
And that. It's the biggest threat. The only country that's ever tried to invade Canada is.
We'll look at those stars.
I got you.
Shocking.
Sorry, I'll try to get it down. Yeah, I got you, man. Yeah, man. This is the Ryan. Apparently, not apparently. I know it is. Idiot. This is a Ryan. This is from Jim. So I'll play a couple of Jims, then we'll get on to the topic. Just get sort of a little time to get here. But yeah, like I say, the movies tonight on Rumble are Devils Advocate and Tenet.
It don't look like we're going to make any observations with Mikey here because we're overcast as can be right now.
Well.
Oh,
what the?
If anyone wants to read a book.
Oh, hold on. Let me just pause this to make sure we can hear it. Go on.
If anyone wants to read a book about a clown, there's a book on Amazon about
a specific clown, a Mick clown.
Oh, a McClown. A McClown too?
Written by a flat earther.
If you go to Vicky's, hold on, let me get it up. Is it on your community page?
Yeah. So the bloke that wrote the book link is there. I don't know him.
That boy should be strung up though. I'll be honest with you. After I read that Wikipedia page, that's just messed up.
But no, but this bloke's a flat earther, and he did a book about McToon being McClown.
Right.
And he's also got, there's another link on there as well that takes you to a page of stuff that he's written about, like McToon, about McToon like ringing the police on Bob, or
Yeah.
when Bob was live one day and stuff like that. So it's actually worth not if like I'm not on about the book, but just look at the web page.
So this one here.
Okay. There's two. There's a book. The first one's a book, and the second one is like a page that it takes you to.
Right.
It's
So
not
that
on
this
the
one
book.
here. Anyone need a book to read? I've just found this on Amazon. Did it, and I'll give it right. I'll grab the link, guys.
All right.
Hold on. Why is there two links?
Because there's the book, and then there's something I found when I used Google, and it's stuff about McToon written by the bloke that wrote the book.
Right. Okay. So that's one address. Wow. It won't let me. It gives me that huge long address. I can't use that. I can't use. It gives me that stupid long address. I can't use. Right. Anyway, people, if you want to go to Vicky's, click on them links in Vicky's community if you want. Because when I try, oh, hold on. Actually, let me click on it.
Dave, I'll send it you on Messenger.
All right. All right.
Put it
Okay.
in
Cool.
the back chat anyway.
Copy.
See if you can do that. If not, I'll go to Vicky's page.
Hold on. Let me just see if this comes in. If it works.
So.
No,
Oh,
it gives me the long one. Yeah, it doesn't. I can't put it in because it gives me the long address. Yeah, go to Vicky's community, and you'll get it. Say again.
I'm sending the links to Sol.
All right. But so hold on. Actually, let me just quickly.
That does take you to that.
Right. If I just quickly, what is this one? If I quickly, right, share that instead. So, all right. So it's McToon, Clown, Prince of Gravity. Michael Toon wants it for, who's it from? Gregory L. Garrett. So it's Michael Toon wants his Flat Earth Gravity Challenge Constance to waltz into a methodological boondoggle so that he can reject any data that does not subscribe to the unscientific methodologies and pseudoscientific technologies. Wow, so that, yeah, there is, man, look. And there he is. The spooky McClown. Clown of Gravity. McToon.
Oh, there he is.
Clown of Gravity. Clown Prince of Gravity. Wow.
No, but I seen it and I was like, oh.
Wow.
It's $30. That ain't bad.
I tell you, chilling. I was like,
I want to buy
it. What's that one? Right. So what's the bottom one?
The FBI on Facebook.
So what's the bottom one? Ooh, the bottom one. What's this one, babe? The underhanded.
That's the page that about so that's all about McToon on there.
Okay, the underhanded and dirty pool that McToon plays in order to feel self-righteous and defame flat earthers. Yeah, he's an asshole, man. Absolute asshole.
Yeah,
so there you go, guys. If you want the link, go to Vicky's community post. I will get Vicky's link so you can get to Vicky's community post. If need be.
Already there. Now, we trust this guy with an observation in Antarctica?
Yeah, exactly.
Come on.
Ridiculous, isn't it?
Think about it.
That's Vicky's link, guys. If you want to go check out the link for the books or whatever. There you go. There you go. So, oh yeah, I was doing a few of Jim's things, wasn't I?
Yeah, Jim.
Then we'll get on with the topic.
Don't forget Jim.
Sorry, Jim. I always get his observations interrupted.
Never.
I sent it to Sol. Great ways like that.
Nice. I thought Sob would be interested.
It's taking me to Amazon. Oh, boy.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, the book's on Amazon.
Of course, that's what it is.
What's the author's name again?
Oh, something Garrett. What was it, babe?
Greg.
It says that if you go to the Amazon one, it tells you there, Greg. What?
Greg. Is it Gregory?
I don't know. Hold on.
Yeah, Gregory. That's what it is.
Gregory, yeah, something like that.
They want me to log in and crap. Buy Amazon books.
I might just spend 30 quid on that book.
Yeah, I know, Sig. Listen, when it comes to movies, it's all the same. I mean, listen, it's called Devil's Advocate. It's about the corruptness of the judicial system, the devil being in it. It's all stuff in plain sight, dude. It's all stuff in plain sight. Absolutely, bro.
Oh, when he got married last year.
Who?
McToon.
All right, yeah. I was talking about Keanu Reeves, and he's saying about Keanu Reeves Jew right now. Yeah, we know. I know, but I'm not going to be like Giannis keep saying a certain thing. I would just rather say a Jew rather than going about the facial recognizing by a certain facial distinction. You know what I mean?
Dude, some of these pictures of Toon makes me want to just punch him. I swear to God.
All of them.
Oh, I know, man. He's horrible.
He is a sissy, dude. Just by the way he acts. I'm personally against this.
Hold on. Easy now, blocking you, so I want to see. Blocking who's blocking who? Hold on, what?
I don't know what Canadian's about. It's probably
Well, I mean, I don't agree with anti anything, to be honest. But I don't agree with I don't agree with any president. I wouldn't vote for Trump, I wouldn't vote for Biden, I won't vote whatsoever. I'm not anti-Trump, I just don't trust any of them. If people are anti-Trump, then if he wants to block you, you can, but Canada, I am not for Trump whatsoever. I'm not for any politician at all. Don't trust any of them.
if they're talking, they're lying, dude.
So yeah, let's just get on with the topic now. Then let's just get on with the topic. Nice one, Jim.
What's the topic for the day, PJ?
It's this guy. It's what's the bloody name? I keep forgetting the name. Here's the deal. It's them idiot cops. He's one guy confronted by 4 cops, and apparently these cops can't even handle this one guy because he knows his shit.
Nice.
Well, they're trying to do their intimidating crap. I haven't watched it, but I get the gist of it from the description and the.
I've seen that happen before.
In the title, yeah. So same guy. We did one the other day on the same guy. So yeah, let's have a quick look at it. Let's have a go, and then like I say, after an hour we'll get over to Rumble.
Rumble.
No, we're on Rumble, but you know the score. Hold on. Yeah, Jeff was there. Good to see you, Jeff. Don't know if he's still about, but good to see you, bro.
Well, I'm taking the day off because Mikey's coming, so I'm free all afternoon.
Yeah, I mean, listen, if he's a wise ass, you can block him if you want. Ian Andre is Ian Andre. He's got to be how he's going to be. There is freedom of speech, and so there should be, definitely. But Canada, if you want to block someone, that's your prerogative. It's your prerogative. I can't stop you blocking someone. I love you, dude. I love Ian. I love Canada. I'm not going to take any sides whatsoever. I love you both. I'm just telling you my side of it. I wouldn't trust any politician. That's all. I'm not. Hold on. I'm not finished, babe. I'm not anti-Trump. I'm not anti-Biden. I'm not anti-anybody. I'm just anti-politician completely. That's all.
How about anti-Camilla? Are you anti-Camilla? Come on.
Freedom of speech. We live in the UK. That is not allowed.
No, I know. I'm saying we should. Did you not hear what I said?
Yes.
We should have freedom of speech, even though we haven't. That's what I said.
And also, freedom of thought is no longer acceptable in the UK.
Hey, Boston, how you doing, man?
Remember,
True King's new track.
that man got arrested.
Hey, Boston.
Pain in his head.
Yeah, he did. Right.
And sent to
You
prison.
know, True Kings. I'll play it quickly before I get on with the topic. But in general, I'm not keen on True Kings music. I like what they've got to say in it, but I don't actually like the music themselves. But yeah, I'll play it. I do like what they've got to say in it, though.
You don't like Rasta Bear? Come on.
I'm not. Well, some of them's all right. I just some of the flows they do. I'm not keen on. You know the type of flows. I'm like a bit faster, but some of them I'm not keen on. Some of them I am because I see it. Because Mr. Super Sidewinder sometimes does his mix with them. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm going to play it now. I'm just saying, I actually do play some of the stuff when Mr. Super Sidewinder. There's a mix with them. I do that play because I play Mr. Super stuff. So I do play them. And some of them stuff's all right. I do like what they've got to say. But some of the flows, I don't kind of gel with too much, you know what I mean? But hey, listen, dude, I'm all for playing everybody's stuff.
Yeah.
Let's do it now, quickly.
So you
Where
don't
have I
like
been?
to hear
Where have I been?
Chilling said, Ian must be a McToon fan too.
Right, guys. Oh, it's on your channel. Everybody get an independent view as well. It's on Boston's channel, man. Give it a like, an independent. I'll give it a like. Give it an independent view, guys.
Yeah, sub to Boston Ray while you're over there.
Am I not sub to him?
I don't know. I'm not talking about everybody else.
Yeah, I was going to say I am. I thought you meant me. I was going to say I'm all. I was like,
talk about everybody in the audience.
I was like, I am bloody subbed. I was like, what? If I wasn't subbed, then that would have been YouTube, a YouTube thing. Anyway,
I'm subbed to him, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Of course, man, of course. Right, let's do it.
Looks like the price is right.
Don't lose your wallet, you lose your army if you shoot behind me. If I'm your daddy,
Oh, it's not arm,
she all wrapped up like Tutankhamun. Rip my style.
That flow's a bit better. Sorry, I won't interrupt after this, but that flow sounds a bit good. It sounds better. Definitely that one.
Up like some dead skin. You can say hello to my little friend and get my balls up your damn chin. I hope that you can swim. Your mom did it. It looks like a bomb hit it. I'm gon' get it. Man, a 6-piece ain't enough for me to feed my family, and it's a tragedy. It's a coward, he's a lion. No denying he's always lying. He's high flying, brains frying. Where have I been? There ain't no one to stop you. You go to the top soon. Like a pimple, I will pop you and get off my block soon, or I will drop you. Don't end up in the hospital. You just a small fry in the grand scheme of things. I live in a trailer that the damn FEMA brings. The weather getting real nice outside. I hope I get to see the spring. Remember that time I was as high as the sky is? The sun in my eyelids and I sideswipe your eyelid. Turn on the news and get mind wiped with violence and blinded by science. I prefer blindness and silence. It's more normal than what I'd normally get. Sooner or later, you're gonna regret. My nickname was D's. D's not sacks. I always leave my house and never go back. I'm driving slow in the fast lane. It's fascinating. Mommy loves the fashion and the passion in my accent.
If you from the streets, you're gonna feel it. The truth, you're gonna hear it. True kings, we never fear it. You know we got the spirit. So come on, move along. Everybody grab a song. There's a rip to the song. Don't get me wrong. If you from the streets, you're gonna feel it. The truth, you're gonna hear it. True kings, we never fear it. You know we got the spirit. So come on, move along. Everybody grab a song. There's a rip to the song. Don't get me wrong.
We all good except for one guy. He's a fun guy. He ain't gon' die. His day ain't gon' lie. I ain't gon' lie. My dog ain't gon' bite. Boston Ray, the world's greatest rapper. You're welcome. Now, aren't you glad that you helped him? Thanks for being so helpful. Ray, you said a mouth.
Just quickly to comment that, because I was just saying what was said in chat. He said, to say, you think every colour, every race came from Eve. How is that possible? I do. I think they all came from Adam and Eve. Absolutely. And I think it came about when the scattering of the Tower of the Babel, God scattered them all over the place. I think that's when it came about. Confused every tongue. And scattered people all over the world. So I think that's probably when it came about. Different weathers, different band, different. I don't know, but yeah, I do think that everybody came from Eve. I do, absolutely.
Can I add something to that, PJ, real quick? You just gave me an idea. Like when they did get scattered, don't you think that their skin and their bodies adapted to each environment they were scattered?
That was my point. Yeah, different weather environments. And that was exactly my point. Yeah.
Sun, you name it, they adapted over years.
Absolutely.
Years. Easy.
Absolutely. Sorry about that interruption now, Boston.
You can't slow me down. You don't know me now. You gonna show me how? All the thoughts in my brain are brilliant. They say, Ray, you're one in a million. Take a hit, take a slice. If one don't suffice, you can hit my biz twice. Don't need to sacrifice. It's a fact of life. You lack and fight. From Boston to Amsterdam, you all know me and I am the man. I'm louder than an ambulance or an avalanche. I got a master plan. My shit sounds more liver than live, and I'm surprised I'm alive. I drive much better when I'm high when I drive. We get getting right now. You suck, so you can put the mic down. There's a time and a place, and yours is not right now. From Boston to the south, back to the south of Boston, the south shore of Boston, and South Boston too. I ain't gonna talk about how Rasta Bear just walks about. He's on this walking route with the cotton mouth. 4 a.m. he's at the Waffle House. They say, Ray, you better watch your mouth. If I could, I would, I should just super glue it. See, I knew what to do, but I never had the glue to do it. Back in high school, Mr. Super was a super student. Never wanted to leave his mom, and the super knew it. I'm high as fuck, driving by in the Cybertruck. Why's your girl on my phone saying I'm the one? I told you, mommy, that I was just having fun. My lighter ran out, hand me the matchstick or a lit candle wick. Y'all ain't got the bandwidth to handle this. I'll take your plan and dismantle it. Hey, little mommy, she's king on my own, but I sound much better with my kingdom behind me. Whenever I'm lost, you know where to find me. Couldn't buy me an ID. You trying to see me on the CD?
Nice. I actually like that flow. Nice, guys. Nice one, Boston. But yeah, guys, go and give that an independent view. That's on Boston's. Paste in the link again. Oh no, that's your. Did I already put? Oh no, it's all right. Boston already put the link in. Say again, babe. Oh yeah, I was already subbed.
I thought I would.
Yeah, what Sig said as well. That's a possibility as well. Absolutely, it could be a mixture of a lot of things, you know, races and all that. But yes, scripturally it says we came from Adam and Eve. So I can only go by what Scripture says, and yeah, I believe we came from the same woman. Yeah.
PJ, think about the Nephilim too.
Exactly, that's what he's on about. It's what Sig was on about, the Nephilim. That absolutely, because there was a mixture of, there was corrupted blood there as well at some point, and that's what the flood was for, wasn't it? To get rid of that corruption. But you know, then there was, look, Scott and I tell the people that, you know, it can be explained. Yeah. Anyway. Let's get on with the topic. Oh yeah, Vicky wants to address something. Go on then, babe. You need to speak up though. Go on.
So, to whoever David M is,
he was in my chat. In my comments
you
section.
called PJ a coward before God, saying that he deleted your comments.
Yeah.
Nobody had deleted your comments. They were still there. I actually screenshot them.
Yeah.
And I replied to you, all your comments there, nobody's deleted anything. Try pressing newest.
Yeah.
You didn't look at it. And I commented another comment as well. And I can't find it. But if your comments had been deleted, how was I looking at them?
Yeah. And how was you able to tell me, how was you able to reply to my comment when my comment was a reply to yours? If I had got rid of the original comment, you wouldn't have been able to reply to me because the replies would have disappeared. So you're either lying or you didn't press the newest.
I have all the screenshots of all the comments.
And all it was just because he turned around and says, oh, I'm an atheist. It was in this stream about with Matt Dillahunty and Andrew Wilson. He says, I'm an atheist, but I know, he says, Matt Dillahunty is an ass. And I says, yeah, he's definitely an ass. You got that right. I says, you might be an atheist and you not believe in God, but God believes in you. And that's all I said. Then he's given me a big long list, a big long paragraph, a big story telling me that about, oh God, no, he sends people to hell and all that kind of stuff. And he's also said, what was it? Hold on. The main point, he sends people to hell. I'm like, well, who did he send? If he doesn't exist, who's he sending to hell? You know what I mean? I says, people send themselves to hell. They want separation from God, so they get their wish. Simple as that. You know what I mean? But
he said your claim that he will send.
Oh yeah, no. What it was as well, he offended me by, because after a while he says, if your God exists, then he started saying it as in God being an object, it would prove itself by revealing itself. You know, he kept calling God it, so he started being offensive. You know what I mean? And I replied back to him and I said, stop, don't look. I'm not even going to read the rest of that bloody chapter, that paragraph, that essay. I mean, especially when you're trying to objectify God, make him into an object, calling him it. And you know what I mean? And he was comparing him to a Santa Claus, Santa Claus believing in Santa Claus and all. He was just being sarcastic as hell. And I was saying, I started off by just telling you Jesus loves you, basically. You know what I mean? Go on, Ben.
But no, so to say that PJ is a coward before God,
Yeah,
because your comments were deleted when they weren't.
yeah,
You are a dickhead.
yeah,
You're dumb because you don't even know how to press newest comments in
Yeah.
the comment section.
yeah.
And I have now deleted your comments, and you, my dear, are blocked.
But just in case you say that there's no proof of the comments, Vicky's snapshotted every single comment, and they're there after you saying that I deleted your comments, which I couldn't have deleted your comments because you were replying to it. How can you reply to something that's been deleted?
You can't, but
Idiot.
But yeah, so
Isn't Sig guy doing this? Sig?
you are banned, David M. You will stay banned and go suck a donut.
I just don't understand how he can be a flat earther and an atheist. I just don't get it. Weird. It's David M that goes to flats. It's
okay. That's preferably covered in dog shite.
Right, we're done with that now. Right. Let's get on with the topic.
There you go.
Let's do it. Thanks, mate. But yeah, like I said, I was just being nice to dude saying Jesus loves you. God believes in you, even though you don't believe in him. And he started saying God wasn't it. I said, I'm not listening to that. You know what I mean? I'm not reading any of the rest of it.
We all know why.
The thing that created him isn't it.
But he's telling me that God sends people to hell. My God sends people to hell. Hold on, you're an atheist. You don't believe in my God. What do you mean he sends people to hell? Who is sending these people to hell if he doesn't exist?
You send yourself to hell, dude.
That's what I said to him. That's what I said to him. I said to him, you wanted separation from God. That's what you got.
Yep, there you go.
Yeah.
As BJ's nice and I'm not, I'll stick them all on my thing.
Stick on what?
The screenshots.
On what?
On a community.
You don't need to stick them on. No, only if it needs to be proved, babe. You don't need to stick them all out. No, leave it. If it needs to be proved, then we'll do it. Just leave it. Just leave it the way it is. Right. Let's do it. Let's get this video up. Oh, wrong one. So.
And they were taken today at 10:39.
Yeah, okay. It's because I've got a new thing in here, image file, and I keep confusing that for the video file. Right.
Sister's in the house.
Chilly boy, how we doing, chilly boy? Huddy guddy in the windy box. Right, damn, 4 cops could not handle him. Right, let's do it.
Here's the deal, channel, and you might not like this, but this is the way you talk to rights trampling tyrants.
What crime? Rights trampling tyrants. Isn't that brilliant? Because that's exactly what they are, dude. Exactly. And if you got something to say, guys, you know, let's go. Stop.
I'm hilarious.
You're hilarious. Vicky is hilarious sometimes.
Hilarious.
She's very hilarious.
Are we suspected of?
You're detained for investigation. Okay.
Investigation of what crime? I'm gonna go ahead
Exactly.
and.
You can't just say you're detained for investigation. Investigation of what? What am I suspected of? Come on.
Yeah, I've seen this so many times, PJ.
Oh, this one?
No, not this. But
with
this
people. Right. I get you.
Door. No. Am I detained?
You're not free to
For
leave.
what crime?
You are not free to
For
leave.
what crime?
You're free to
What crime do you suspect
Okay,
me of?
so keep your voice down.
I don't have to keep my voice down. Do you know what disorderly is? Come on, I'm not new here. This is my job. You understand that?
Exactly. Keep your voice down. Like what? Hold on. So you're the only person who can shout? I mean, he's not even shouting. He's just raising his voice slightly. So you're the only person. Police are the only people who can raise their voice. It is a force. Hey, Luca. How you doing, man?
Luca.
Is it Luca or is it actually Luke?
No, it's Luca.
How you doing, man? You good?
I'm good.
What are you saying?
The reason I decided to come in is to tell you about a cyclone that's heading towards us.
Okay.
What?
Yeah, Cyclone Alfred. I think
Really?
that's the name.
What, towards you guys in Australia?
I mean, it's not. It's a category 2, so it's not
That's a small
that
one. Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still going to be quite bad, but it's
Okay.
not that bad.
You're right. Storm alert, Coral Sea, cyclone, tropical cyclone Alfred.
Yes, that's the one.
Wow.
It's heading toward the Gold Coast, Brisbane.
News.
I think Brisbane's going to be feel the brunt of it. I think.
Wow.
But I'll still go to the Gold Coast. So, oh dear.
Well, you don't want to get a flood, do you, Luca? No.
Yeah, well, we're in well, the place we're in right now is we are by Koala, so we might feel very strong winds.
No.
Pretty strong wind.
Yeah.
Feels this is blissful.
There will be power outages, most likely. So
So how you been doing,
man? Risk.
I might not be able to record speak to anyone in a few days.
Okay. Okay.
Stay safe.
Yeah, stay safe anyway, dude. Make sure you're safe. Don't get blown away. Tie yourself to your bedpost, man.
There you go.
Find a
Don't get blown away.
Bathrooms are usually good because they're windowless.
Mm.
Find a windowless area and just stay there.
Dive into your bed.
Yeah, so how you been, Luca? We ain't seen you forever.
Good.
I haven't seen any cooking shows from you
He came
lately.
on here like a week and a half.
Yeah, I did come. I did visit PJ a couple of days ago. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was there.
He did. He come and says hello. He come and say hello.
Yeah, and on stream too. I sometimes visit and say hi.
Yeah.
I'll let him in for a couple of minutes. As long as he doesn't take over the stream, I'll let him in for a couple of minutes. So
Yeah.
it's good to hear from you, dude.
So Luca, you want to come with me?
Where to?
Antarctica.
Antarctica.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Well, despite it being a once in a lifetime opportunity,
Just keep talking to heat this up.
despite it being a once in a lifetime experience, it's quite a bad experience, is what I've heard from the guys that actually went. It wasn't a holiday. I guess. The final experiment went to do the experiment, and even they said that it wasn't good.
It was no experiment, Lucas.
Yeah, it's not an experiment.
An experiment. It wasn't. They experimented on nothing.
The final observation.
Yeah, there
An
you go.
observation, not an experiment. Exactly.
I don't think it's the final one. People will make it, and I'm going to go make another observation in December.
Every day.
Yeah, even they said the experience wasn't that good.
I'm not going for the experience. I'm going to go do a live stream.
Oh.
It's a shame, Rick, that they came back, isn't it?
They didn't do that. They promised us that. We need that. We need a non-manipulated video. Dude, 24 hours of midnight sun. You know, above the horizon. I want to see.
From what I heard, that they didn't even promise that they would do a 24-hour live stream.
That was the whole point in them going. That was the whole point in them going. That was the initial premise of them going.
The initial premise was to record the 24-hour sun.
No, to live stream it. Yes, to record it, but they promised they would. The whole point was to do a 24-hour live stream. Or else, I mean, why did Candice Owens' director, whatever manager director,
that's why he showed up.
He actually started one, but then 4 hours later it stopped. It finished. Didn't come back on the Rumble side. Duffy was meant to call Steve from Hey Dude through when the live stream was happening, when they were live streaming it, and he didn't get the call. He says that he got blocked. He got blocked. That Steve blocked him, which was rubbish.
That didn't happen.
Yes, they did say it. They did say it. Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
Without a doubt, they said it. Without a doubt, bro. And do you know, even if they didn't, which they did, you'd take it as for granted that we do that. You would actually take that as standard. Look, they should do that as standard. Do a 24-hour live stream while you're there if you want to prove it completely. You know,
we
not
told
just to
them that
record it. I
part.
mean, why would you just record it when there's been so many recordings or alleged recordings that have been allegedly tampered with? You know, which they definitely were tampered with, not just allegedly.
Do you know,
As you can
nobody
see.
that went was really a flat earther.
Well, yeah.
Because
From
I would have ripped their passports up and their tickets, flushed them down the toilet and everything, so they'd been stuck there.
Wow. I guess I guess we always will have different opinions.
After I get done, Luke,
Absolutely.
after I get done with this, you won't have an opinion on this topic anymore.
If you go down and when are you going? Like December of this year?
Going in the solstice, man. I'm going to hit it.
Okay, you're going. Okay, that's the right time. So yeah, if you go there and do a live stream, are you going to live stream or?
I'm going to live stream. Yes.
Okay, so 24 hours.
24 hours.
I want to go on
Okay,
this.
yeah, I mean, if you do that and the sun does the set, then then I'll admit that the Earth is flat.
Well, Luca,
that goes against
sunset yesterday. In the video we watched, Jaren said the sun set.
Oh, he definitely said it's set. He definitely did. He tried to.
Right, but
Duffy's fighting against the spirit of truth. Yes, Thomas, absolutely. But anyway, this stream is nothing to do with TFE, so let's carry on.
You're getting off topic. I'm taking it. Okay, bye. See you.
All right,
good
luck.
Hey guys.
Bless you, man. Ta-da.
Catch you later.
Ta-da, dude.
You need to stop.
Okay.
So you
Hey, see, he just come. At least he doesn't take over now. But he would if he got the bloody chance.
Yeah, he would.
Jokester says, "How will you 24-hour stream, Roger?"
I'm gonna have to figure that out.
You have to figure it out. But
Yes,
I
sir.
mean, at least you're going to live stream. I mean, if you actually did go there, if you did go there and you've seen a 24-hour sun, I'm sure you wouldn't lie about it. You would actually stream it as much as you could. You know what I mean?
Well, the thing is, like all those live streams we saw him do, I don't see why there's a problem with just doing a 24-hour. That's just your mission.
Exactly.
Do it.
I'm sure they'll allow you just for the sake of it. You know, if the problem is YouTube not giving you a 24-hour slot or Rumble not giving you a 24-hour slot, I'm sure that you can bargain with them. You know, surely.
Now, if somebody comes and takes my camera and says you can't do it, then I'm like, I'll know something's up.
Yeah, would not be typical.
Yeah.
Right. It would. Right, let's go.
You don't know why you're here, but I'm detained. You have to suspect me. Do you know what reasonable articulable suspicion is, boy? You know, I try not to file lawsuits. You understand, young man? But you're a dumb.
He's calling them boy. I love it. I like it when someone knows what they're doing. I don't like people who intentionally. I mean, I don't like cops, but I don't like people who intentionally go out and just antagonize him because they know their stuff and they know they can get away with it. There's no point in that. Use it and be arrogant if you want when you use it, if they're being assholes to you. But don't go out and just be an asshole for the sake of it. Except, I mean, you can have a laugh now and again. Like, I know Chillin has a laugh now and again by flooring it away from the coppers. You know what I mean?
I'm not surprised with that number.
Yeah, I know, but if you can't see what it says.
I'm not. I'm just saying. I'd floor it past them and all.
Anyway.
Mother effer. No, you can back up. No, you can back up.
Chill out. If you would like to.
You're dismissed. Walk away. Let's have him leave.
Why not be arrogant like that? Because that's exactly what they're like. I mean, I'm not saying you should just act like them, but it gets to a point sometimes where it's like, hold on, if you can act like that, I'm going to be an ass to you. Stop being a dick. You know, simple.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Him as well. He detained me as well. She can stay as backup. You'd probably be willing to kill me over an unlawful detention, wouldn't you?
You know,
the question is, are people willing to do the same to you?
Now, as you can imagine, the psychological operation continues. The question is, do you want to be the lab coat operator or the unwitting patient? Because somebody is getting operated on, and it may
I think you'd rather be the operator, dude. I think you'd rather be the operator.
as well not be you. Here's the deal, and it's obvious. Publicly funded cities...
The American police scale is shite. I mean, but the thing is as well, though, Scottish coppers are bar stewards. like where I'm from, Scotland, right, northeast, right. There's a lot of Glaswegian coppers come to like northeast Scotland to work in Grampian Police, like Grampian region. That's my police. My local police is Grampian Police. You know what I mean? Grampian, because where I'm from is Grampian region. So Grampian Police. You know what I mean? And a lot of Strathclyde police come to work in Grampian Police. And they think because they've got a Ouija accent that the top bollocks, man, the dog's bollocks. That's what they think. They just think they're top of the top. Creme de la creme. You know what I mean?
Sandro said you
What?
have to remind them they work for us. In Britain, they don't. They work for the king.
Yeah.
It's not, you know. So when we say they're public servants and that, they're not. They work for
Well,
the
they're
king.
not public, so they're meant to be, but they're
Oh,
not.
no,
They don't publicly. They're just look. They're a law unto themselves. To be honest.
Literal. Well, look at that cop that ended up being a killer.
Well, exactly.
Generate their revenue from the public. And if you wondered what public means, it comes from the old French word publicus, which became public, which means open to all or belonging to the people. Now, when somebody comes along claiming to be a servant of the people and yet tries to withhold or retain secrets,
A servant of the people, but yet they enforce themselves. How is that servanthood? Servant. Yeah. How is that servanthood? Servanthood, I think you've got.
from the public, well, then we got a serious problem, because what we have here is hypocrisy and betrayal. Because city officials, like it or not, are in control of the resources and appropriations for the city in which you live, and there is a budget.
So they're actually corporate. The Chillin just said, look, see what Chillin said there. Look. Police in the UK work through Dunn and Bradstreet. Look it up. They are owned by shareholders. So they're corporate.
Why? But they do work for the crown.
Well, I don't know. Well, yeah, maybe under a guise. Maybe under a guise.
I know, like when they give tickets.
But the crown is corporate as well, babe.
Yes, I know. It's all a business. I know that.
Mm.
But if you look, you know, like when police give tickets out and that, they get a bonus for doing that.
Of course they do. Do you know what? Same as I mean, I shouldn't really say it in you. No, I'm not going to say it in the YouTube side. I'll say it in the Rumble side later. It's fine. Can't say it. Anyway.
Budget. They are to be held accountable and subservient
100%,
to the
man.
public, not the other way around, even though they'd like you to believe that you're servants of them. And since it's pretty much known and it's a foregone conclusion that city
The right
officials
to
are
enforce, show that they've got authority over you when they haven't really got lawful authority over you. It's an enforced thing.
extremely wasteful and fraudulent on a grand scale, it's only reasonable to make cuts and employ austerity measures on the government. And that's what James Freeman is doing in this video right here when he goes to the Oro Valley
Freeman.
Public Works Department. Now,
Yeah, James Freeman, you know when he's doing this, he's not actually like this. I just realized who it is he's talking about. This guy is actually doing this intentionally, being antagonistic intentionally for a reason, to do with these videos and that. He does explain it in another video, but yeah, I'll have to play that one someday as well. I played it yesterday to myself, and I've just realized that this is the video or so before it, or maybe, no, sorry, following it. So, right. I get it.
I want you to take a look at James' complete video, and the link will be in the description.
Sorry?
Did Ryan recommend Freeman to you?
No. I just
I think you like him, right? Don't you watch him, Ryan?
I watch Chili, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I got another guy.
No, he didn't recommend him. He did tell me that he watched him. Once I found him, he didn't realize that I didn't know about him already, or else he would have recommended him. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I was wondering.
Description, but I want to hone in on the last part of the video where the badge tyrants arrive on the scene. And I want to show you this interaction between James and the public officials, because they have absolutely no ground to retain or detain James Freeman. Check this out.
Hello. How are you doing?
Good, what's going on?
Just doing our investigation.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I told him you probably wouldn't come, and I told him if you're not coming, we'll just leave now. Okay. Because they didn't want to cooperate. And you know that I already spoke with you, so you know we're not going to try to force cooperation like the police would do. No, we're not cops. We wouldn't get violent with anybody.
I mean, these
I
quips
see what he's doing. He's pushing it a little bit at a time. Yeah, man. I get it.
are funny and they're not funny at the same time because cops will force their will
Yes,
upon
they will.
you. And yet, if you force your will on somebody else doing exactly what the cops do on a routine basis, you would be rightly removed from society and jailed.
I mean,
and yet
this is a situation in Scotland that is not meant to happen. Right. I had an ex-girlfriend and we were both on drugs at the same time. Now, the police were after us. They came to the door, guys, and we were on drugs at the time, on heroin, injecting heroin and stuff, right? We knew the police were coming. They were coming through the door. I managed to get mine in. You know, I was rattling. I needed to get in me. I got it in. Right. My girlfriend at the time is the only other girl I've been with who was on drugs at the same time as me. She was trying to get herself in the arm, IV sort of thing, and just as she was nearly getting herself, the cops came in and busted through the door. Seeing her doing it, I'd already done mine. Seeing her doing it, what if in Scotland? I don't know if it's the same all over the place, but if the pin is in your arm, they're not meant to stop you doing it because they can hurt you. They could snap off the pin while they're pulling it out and stuff like that, and it could be stuck in your arm. They're not meant to. They're meant to wait, even though you could do a deed. They're meant to wait till you've done it, or else they could hurt you. You know what I mean? That's what they're meant to do. But no, straight away he came in and ripped it out of her arm, which they shouldn't do. They shouldn't do. But they did do that. I don't know why that came to my head, but that's how corrupt they are, and they'll get away with it. But they shouldn't have done it, and they did do it. Could have hurt her. You know, could have hurt her.
Could have ripped the vein.
Yeah.
Blood all over.
Yeah. Could have the pin could have snapped off in her vein. That happens. You know, that happens. But I don't know why that came to my head. It's just because of the corruption with them. You know.
somehow they're able to do it because apparently badges and uniforms
That's
grant
why,
special rights.
yeah.
Just gonna talk to them real quick about why we got called here. Okay?
Sure.
But as of right now, we are on a call for service, so we'll just be speaking to you briefly about it once we finish talking to them.
Okay.
Oh, Tony,
Are we detained then?
Yes, absolutely.
Tony says that I watch this stuff every day. It's epic. Yeah, I'm quite new to this. I mean, I've seen this stuff before, but I'm quite new to this guy. I've also got another one saved in my watch later, and it's UK Cop Hunters. I want to play one of them one day because it's the ones in the UK. So I have seen them before, but I would like have a look at them one day. Like I might make a stream out of one of theirs as well one day.
Chill stuff, but pig angry laughing face.
Definitely. Old Porker has got a beamer. The old Porker's got a beamer, man.
Oh, we're detained.
It's a call for service. You're not free to go.
Oh, a call for service? What crime are we suspected of?
So right now, that's what we're going to talk to them.
What crime are we suspected of?
Exactly right. We're going to talk to them. But what great? You've got to explain. He's right. You've got to explain what it is. You can't just say you're detained. That's it.
No.
Oh, you can't do that. That's against the law.
Kidnap.
Yep.
You're detained for investigation. Okay.
Investigation of what crime?
Just hey.
Look at Torres's face right here. Torres is like, oh boy, I've run into
He's
the-"
like, oh no, we've got a hot one here, man. We've got a hot one here, man. Oh, what's going on? She's like, I haven't got a clue about the law. Shit. She's like, I always rely on my partners, and it seems they haven't got a clue. Shit.
A lot of coppers don't know the law.
Of course they don't. Most of them, I would say.
this guy
should make
before.
study
he
that.
has-
Of course, it's good when they get schooled. I don't think people should just go out to intentionally antagonize. If it's for a reason to get to get them on a sting, definitely. But that type of thing. But if it's just to be assholes to them, just because you know your shit, I don't see the point in that.
Look,
No.
I'll live my life and I ain't gonna annoy the police for no reason.
No, of course not.
What they used to call them was auditors, right? And they would go in and audit a police department and see if they were up to par.
Exactly. Okay, Tony, I'll have a look at that. Banana Man. Okay, cool. 53,000. Man, I'll have a look at that. Why not? Why not? See, I'll do a stream on him one day as well if I like him, man.
Yeah,
Cool. Banana Man, I'll subscribe to that.
I is not gonna make my presence known to any police.
No. Just quickly, I'll just show people just in case one sub. Yeah, guys, that's it. The link Tony put in for Banana Man, same type of thing, auditing the police and that.
Hi, Pebbles.
There you go. So yeah, there's his channel, Banana Man. Yeah, give it a sub, guys. Give it a sub. I've subbed. I'll give it a look, man. That'll be cool. Nice one, Tony.
Well, if Pebbles is here, somebody else is here. I'm pretty sure.
Pebbles is that?
Pebbles is here in the house. Hold on. Tony says, what's that? Tony says, PJ, Long Island audit and I don't know what that says. Megan set press. They will light you up on England. It's audit in Britain and yeah. Okay, cool. Nice. Excellent.
In the world to say what he's saying. And this other cop right here, you can tell that he's not used to and has never been into a confrontation where somebody actually challenged his authority.
That's it. Usually people back down to them because they see the uniform, they think, listen, I know my stuff, I can't be asked with that. And you know what I mean? They just back down and conform, you know. I get it. I understand people want to just keep the peace, get on with it, but sometimes that doesn't even work, you know. But yeah, so they're not used to people like confronting them, knowing what they know, saying their stuff and telling them more about their job than they bloody know themselves. They're not used to that. They're used to the backing down.
Well, the academy.
And the woman copper doesn't know what to say because she's used to him. Yeah. Be on top, like, yeah, I'll just stick by him. He knows what he's talking about, you know. But now he's being bested.
So when they go to academy, they should school them in this whole process, shouldn't they?
Right. Absolutely.
Mahoney should be there telling them just what they got to do.
Yeah.
Mahoney. Oh shit. Mahoney, I love Mahoney from Police Academy.
What about just that one?
And what?
You just love Mahoney out Police Academy, not this Mahoney.
Yeah, you're right, I suppose. Hey, Pebbles, how come you haven't got a spanner?
I was just about.
That's a good question.
Yeah, maybe you haven't been here before. Pebbles, good to see you. You're a moderator now.
Yeah.
What do you mean, yeah?
Yeah, good.
What do you mean, yeah, good?
Do you give Pebbles a...
No, I'm taking it back just because Vicky likes it. I'm taking it back, Pebbles. You can't have this. You can't have that wrench anymore. Vicky loves it, so you can't have that wrench anymore. Gives it back. Bless you, Pebbles. You're welcome.
He's a womanizer, by the way, Pebbles. Watch him. He's no good.
Finally caught you live. Bill of Rights, same as in the USA as UK, PJ. Right, okay. Got you.
Do you see that Dodge Charger in the background, PJ?
I do see the yellow one.
Uh-huh. I wonder if Huggy Bear's there anywhere. Starkey and Hutcher in the corner.
Nice. I don't. Cops have chargers over there.
Some of them do, actually. Depends on what county you're in and what kind of budget they got.
Of course.
Today's a new day, buddy.
Hang out for me. Okay.
No, I'm gonna go ahead and out the door. No. Am I detained?
You're not free.
For what crime?
You are not free.
For what crime? What's your name?
Back to stop and go out the door. You're not free to go. Hold on. What's he detained for then? You can't just detain him under nothingness. You have to tell him.
E-I-N-A. Face though, he's mad. He was pissed. Yeah.
Because he knows he's got his hands full with him. He knows this guy knows what he's talking about. So he's trying to stamp the foot down without having to say anything because he knows he's got no grounds. He's just trying to put the authority there without the grounds.
Officer.
Fired, babe.
No.
I think the dog's fired.
Well, I'm glad you can smell it and not me.
She's stinky poopy.
I'm sat right next to her and I can't smell it.
Maybe it's the candle wax.
Maybe it's you farted.
I haven't farted, I promise.
You've been farting all
That
day.
was earlier, babe.
All day.
That was thanks. Just let me know about my bloody methane movements.
Are you her?
You're not
Are you
free
a
to-
supervisor?
No.
But you're
Okay.
not free to
Our
leave.
What
supervisor's
crime?
sitting in
What
the
crime do you suspect me of?
Our supervisor right there, but you're not free to leave. right
What
this
crime
second.
do you suspect me of?
You're not free to
What crime do you suspect me?
You're not free to leave. That is not telling him why he's detained. And you haven't actually said you're detained. You're just saying you're not free to leave. You haven't said I'm detaining you for this reason. What bit?
But didn't they want him to leave?
No. I don't think so. No. That's the one them down. He really went down.
So keep your voice down.
I don't have to keep my voice down.
You can be charged with disorderly, okay?
Do you know what disorderly is? Come on, I'm not new here. This is my job. You understand that?
I understand. So
Okay.
just hang out for me.
No, I'm not. I don't need.
While the cop is going like this, he's the one escalating this entire thing. He's showing the sign of de-escalation as
That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to show like he's de-escalating, but actually escalating it in these words. Like what are these lack of words? You know what I mean? It's a double-sided thing. It's a double-sided coin, isn't it? And one side of the coin, it's like I am pretending to do this, but this is what I'm not meaning to do, but presenting to you. But on the other side of the coin, this is what I'm actually doing.
his actions show escalation.
Yes, you do.
can
Yes, you do. Exactly, Pebbles. You've got to have that ego to apply. Exactly.
I don't know what part of you can't detain an American without reasonable, articulable suspicion. At the very least, that's
not
the
just reasonable, but articulable. It's got to be, you know what I mean, something that's not stupid, like tangible. You know, you've done something wrong and it's evident, sort of thing. Well, suspicion of being evident.
Well, yeah, like usually detaining somebody, they have to be like within a reasonable doubt. Like they had to be on the scene of a crime or near something that happened. They have to have
You can't just come up to you and say, yeah, like you're walking down the street. Yeah, I suspect you've got drugs on you. I mean, why do you suspect they've got drugs on me? I'm just walking down the street. You know?
I got you. Yeah.
It's ridiculous. And they do it. You know they do. I mean, I've had it done a million times. And I just thought that I was allowed. I thought they were allowed to just do that and search me. And I was like, okay, search me. But yeah, have you got anything in your pockets that might hurt us? Yeah, all the time, every time, because I was an addict. So yes, I had sharps in my pocket. So yeah, so go ahead, search me.
It's over here. We consider it like a war on freedom. You know, like you're taking your rights away from you one at a time, dude.
So again, maybe you haven't been arrested for drugs.
Never.
No, it's a big thing over
I've
here.
never even been searched, apart from like when I've been actually arrested.
Oh, I've been detained and searched so many times just for the sake of it.
They never really found anything on me, but was wise to it. So, you know,
I've been arrested.
I know what they were looking for.
What's that? Tony says lawsuits against police in USA in 4 years has tipped 4 billion. PJ, and I'm from Birmingham, UK. Wow, bro.
Oh,
Can you imagine if we could sue the police over here though?
Wow.
Like I've got a big scar on my forehead from where a copper pushed me,
Alright.
and I smashed my head off the door frame. My head open.
Alright. Oh, yes, Sobby, right? How are we doing, Sob?
Hi, Dave.
Hey.
Good
Hey,
to see
Dave.
you, man. Good to see you.
How's your day been?
Tiring.
Oh, you've been working.
Oh yeah. We had to take that door back out of that crooked ass building, try to shore it up a little bit, and then re-side all along it too. We had to put new plywood on it. The termites had got to that thing like you wouldn't believe. So we just totally had to rebuild the front end.
Oh shit.
You got an after picture now?
No, I haven't took a picture yet. I'll wait till we get siding on it.
Nice.
Got you.
It still ain't 100% right. You know, I mean, the door's right. It has to be. But that building, there ain't shit we can do about it. We even brought a forklift down there, put it under the one corner of the building, tried to lift up. We couldn't get it to budge, but maybe about an inch. That was it. It was about 3 inches out of level.
How big is it? It's hard to tell with that photograph, that picture. What kind of area is it?
It's heavy age. It's about 12 to 16 foot across.
Okay.
Right there.
Cool.
And then goes
You know-
back deep, probably about 25 feet.
Well, it's a proper slope it's on, isn't it? Well, it's not just a slope; it's hilly.
Yeah, I don't think that they leveled it out when they put it in there. They just brought it in there and set it down on skids. You know, they didn't have nothing there. I would have at least leveled out the ground or put down a concrete slab or something, or at least, at the very least, some concrete piers. You know,
Definitely.
Could have went to the Home Depot.
Yeah, you can get all that stuff at Home Depot, but we ain't gonna. We're gonna go with what we got. We're gonna go with what we got, and that'll be good enough. Did you watch the video on that link that Vicky sent of Toon?
No, I haven't seen the video yet. No.
What a little creep!
I gotta watch it now.
That was him. That's how he got out of debating the guy.
Oh, really? Wow.
So
man.
he called and turned this guy in for a betting.
The
PDF
bug
file, right?
thing. Wow.
And it's like he could have done that before the debate.
Yeah.
And said, I don't want to debate somebody like that, and then did his little thing, but he wanted to do it on the thing. And he's saying, oh, before any kids could get or anybody could be victimized or anything. And I'm like, well, you know, time is of the essence, Toon. Why did you wait until you went online? You know, why didn't you, as soon as you suspected that, why didn't you do something? See, it was just him getting out of a debate. That's all.
It's a ploy. That's what it was, right?
Yep.
But these dogs, they all think that their shit don't stink.
It
and
does.
they forget that like other people have stuff on them.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Because in that thing, the bloke says that that Bob should sue him.
Well, I'll tell you this right now. The fact that he had to reiterate several times that he's a mandatory reporter for some outfit or whatever, that confirmed my suspicions about him, because that's exactly the types of jobs and stuff that those people get into. That's why you find them in the child protective services. You find them as foster homes. You find them as all these places where you would trust them because of their position. Hell, that Laura Silsby that they caught from the Clinton Foundation down in Haiti, she was coming back with some orphans that were not orphans, and they arrested her. And the Clinton lawyers went down there, got her freed from Haiti, brought her back to the United States, and then now she heads up the Amber Alert system.
Wow. Yeah, you told me about that.
I mean, they put these foxes in the hen houses, man. That's exactly. And they're least, by saying, oh, I'm a mandatory reporter or I work for child services, that'd be the last person you would suspect of that kind of crap, right? Mm-hmm. That's how they hide. Plus, they've got the access to it. So why are you even involved with youth sports? Exactly. A middle-aged lesbian school teacher is involved with. Come on, man.
Exactly. It's wrong, isn't it? It's wrong.
Yeah. So that just confirms my suspicions about him.
Exactly.
Right.
We're on a panel with a middle-aged lesbian now, aren't we?
Oh, Vicky's put the links in.
Well, it's the link to my community post that has both links on.
It's the link to Vicky's community post that's got both links. Because if I try and copy the link, it gives me this big long link, and I can't put it in the chat. It just doesn't work properly. So, so we're watching Here's the Deal at the minute. So once this is done, we're going over to Rumble to watch Devils Advocate.
Cool.
So if you want to join us, it's all good, man.
Oh,
so,
yeah. That's a great movie. A lot of good analogies in that one, man. That's a good movie.
Yeah, definitely. It was on the movie site, but when I played it on the movie site, it was really low. So I ended up just renting it on Prime for a few quid. So we'll play that one fast. Then we'll play I've got Tenet afterwards. I don't know if people have seen that. It was originally it's Chris Nolan. It's originally like a Netflix movie, but I've got that on the movie site. So we'll do Devil Advocate first though. Just because I rented that, and most people will be awake for the first one, so I'll do that one first because I rented it.
That's a good one. Can I ask a question right quick? Do you honestly think that justice is blind now? To be honest, you boil that down. If the people that are in charge of the justice is handed out, it cannot be blind. It's definitely one-handed.
Oh, of course.
The scales are tipped. Dude, that's just
they don't lie to us, Roger. We definitely have one of the best criminal just us systems in the world.
Yeah.
It is truly criminal, and it's just for us.
Exactly.
Sob's put the link in for.
Yeah, look at the state of that, man. Look at the state of that, guys. Isn't that awful looking thing?
Yeah.
He's a beautiful man, I'm telling you.
Demonic, man. He's even got the devil horns about to go up there. Look. He has got the devil horns. What's this here? Is that a cross? What is that?
That's a
To the
map, I
left of
think.
his hand.
Lego rocket.
It looks like an extended cross, like an old broadsword or something. But skinny. Right, anyway, let's not look at him.
You put him up there. That's on you.
On a threshold that you have to meet. That
Right, yeah. Same applies to the one guy. Just Jack, stop if you want to say something.
a crime has been committed. The constitutional stand.
What? Say again.
Oh, this is good. James Freeman. Yeah, he's a beast, man. James Freeman is a beast. He's been on my show before.
Yeah, well, somebody said that to me that James. What about this guy here? Here's the deal. I've heard he's been.
I met him in Richmond back in 2019.
Got you.
Yeah, I think
I've only just come across them. And then
2019.
I saw met him and all that. I'm like, oh, cool. Excellent.
I got a picture of me with him someplace. I'll have to dig it out.
Cool. What are you saying, babe? Say again.
One more quote said, "Sob, you blocked me, you senile old."
What?
And then he said, "Vlad, the F got to you."
What? All right. One more quarter. Apparently, Sov said he's saying to Sov, "You blocked me. You senile old coot. What the F?"
I blocked you?
Yeah.
One more quarter?
One more quarter, yeah.
I don't see that.
And then he said, "Vlad, the F got to you."
Vlad the F.
Listen, I don't block anybody.
Sov doesn't block people.
If I did block you, you were a horrendous human being. Okay.
Yeah.
That's all there is to it. Now, if one of my mods blocked you, you had to get pretty bad in order to have that done too.
Yeah, you know.
So I don't know. I'm sorry. You shouldn't have been a shit. You know, maybe you should try to be a little more
cordial.
Yeah, not a dick. You know.
There you go.
And that might help you out further in life, you know. But I'm sorry, I don't know. We'll see what happens.
There's no need to call people names.
I know.
You know.
Right, let's go on.
Is probable.
Yeah, sorry, quick. No, I've just come across. Here's the deal. Like the other day, then I seen here on the video I was playing the other day. He was talking about a James Freeman, and then I've come across this one, and now I know what this James Freeman is doing. He's actually intentionally being antagonistic towards them.
Yes, he's doing the same thing that they do on a daily basis.
Yeah. I think it is.
You can't take it, don't dish it out.
That's the one.
Cause that a crime has been committed. It's not just standalone reasonable articulable suspicion or standalone probable cause. There's a ... behind both of those. That a crime has been committed, and we got a call doesn't cut the mustard.
And that's it. Yeah, they always do it. Yeah, you're being detained. They didn't even say to him, "You're being detained." Says, "No, you're not free to go." But he says, "Okay, so I'm being detained. What for?" "No, you're just not free to go." "What? Hold on. What grounds? You tell me what I've done, what I'm being suspected of."
Mm-hmm.
You know? Wow.
Need to hang out for you. Hey,
Putting the gloves on, I love it.
Hey, can we go, man?
No, you're not free to leave.
You need to stop.
I don't need to stop. I'm telling you what you need to do, and you're going to.
What crime do you suspect me of?
So we're free to talk to you after. We're going to talk to them. We're going to find out what they call this.
Why so evasive? If he's done something, why so evasive? Why don't you just tell him what he's detained for?
I don't know.
So you don't know why you're here, but I'm detained?
You're here for a call for service. They called on you guys about being disorderly right now, so we're going to.
Do you know what disorderly is?
So I'm not answering your question.
So you suspect me of being disorderly? Is that what you're saying?
So we're investigating. You're going to be detained for an investigation.
For investigation of a crime, you have to suspect me. Do you know what reasonable articulable suspicion is, boy?
Okay. I'm not doing.
Do you know what reasonable? You're not going down this route. What, the law? Obeying the law? You're not going down that route?
Well, you can chill right here. Okay, you can just hang out for me.
I want to leave now.
You're not free to leave.
Why is that?
Because
exactly. Why is that? And I bet they don't explain.
Hey guys, this is Oral Valley Police.
We are conducting an investigation. That's not an answer. Not an answer to what he's asking. So it's good to see you, bro. Good to see you, man. Is this a sov sit vid? I don't know what that means.
A lot of people like to use the oxymoron sovereign citizen.
Oh, okay. Sovereign. Oh, of course, sovereign. No.
Yeah. And they don't understand that you cannot. It's an oxymoron. You can't be a sovereign and a citizen at the same time. That's retarded. And that just shows that they absolutely have no idea what they're talking about when they use that terms. They need to look into it.
That's why you're sovereign soul.
Yeah, sovereign. A citizen would be somebody under rule, right? And a sovereign would be somebody outside of rule.
Right. A citizen is basically a slave, an employee of the corporation government.
They own us.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm new to all this sovereign sovereign soul. I nearly said sovereign. I'm new to it all, and I've started doing streams and that on it. But yeah, I'm starting to get it. Like, it's mad how deep it goes, man. It's mad. I know, birth certificates, everything. It's crazy. Just from changing the font of your name from normal under well, I would call them. What's the opposite of capital? What's the opposite of capital letters?
Lowercase.
Yeah, that's the one I was looking for.
How did you not?
It just slipped my mind completely. I'm like, what the hell is that? What is it? It just completely went out of my mind. Crazy.
I'm like, surely he's not.
That's what I was thinking. Do you know, I did it in Flats's one night. I forgot the word measurement. I said, that's a calculation, not a, I was like that. I couldn't find the word measurement. I was like, it's a calculation, not a measurement, but I didn't say measurement. I was like, I couldn't get it out. I was like, why did I forget that?
To be fair, I take my meds and I forget what I'm on.
Believe it or not, PJ, I remember that day.
Do you remember it?
I do.
So I have a little something to say to one more quarter. I just went through my blocked list and you're not on it, bro. So you will be though, because of the way you said that. So congratulations, you will be on the blocked list now.
To be.
Tell him what he's won.
Exactly. There's no point in being offensive to someone like that. One more quarter, because we all know that YouTube mess about, and sometimes there's glitches.
Yeah.
We all know this happened, so maybe you shouldn't have been so abrupt.
The way you said.
I know, that's what I'm on about.
You should have went to father like, hey, I'm on your block list. Did you block me? You know, that would have been really cool, right?
Yeah, I just looked through my block list like 4 times now, and there's one more quarter's not in there. Okay. So I don't know what you're talking about, but since you wanted to call me a senile old coot, if I do see you, I will block you immediately. So have a good one.
Wow, you're a senile old coot. Me too.
Tony says, I always knew Sov was a constitutionalist from the first time I heard him speak, PJ. I rated him from my assumption.
Yeah. We should all be constitutionalists.
Yeah.
Absolutely 100%. And not the Constitution in and of itself, but the Bill of Rights. Because in reality, the Bill of Rights is the only part of the Constitution that has shit to do with you. Okay. Oh, yeah. That's it. Outside of that, nothing else. It's all for the operations and everything else of the way our government's supposed to work. In fact, you got Thomas Jefferson to thank for that. He was away in Paris and he found out that they had secretly convened this constitutional Congress. And he came back to the United States and made sure and lobbied to have a Bill of Rights put in there. They wasn't going to put it in there.
We had all been slaves.
The thing is the Bill of Rights does not give you rights. Okay? It says right in the preamble, these are rights endowed to you by your creator. Okay? George Washington didn't create you. None of those birds in Philadelphia created you. God created you. Okay? Exactly. It's a list of rights that you have endowed by your creator that they're not allowed to infringe on. That's all it is.
Yeah, that's it.
So you can burn that up. It doesn't matter. You still have those rights.
And what do we do to tyrants?
Tyrant?
We?
There's a tyrant, sir.
Oh, death beat all tyrants, sic semper tyrannis. That's our state motto flag. On our flag, man, the state motto is thus beat all tyrants. And it has Veritas with her foot on a fallen tyrant. And the original had a spear at the ready and a sword at the ready. But now, since the Civil War, now it has a liberty cap, a breast exposed, which is a symbol of submission. Right. The sword is cradled in the arm and the spear is point down. They did that after Reconstruction, see? Or occupation. I have an original Virginia state flag here, right here in the house.
Was that the first Mandela effect?
No, they did that deliberate. There wasn't no Mandela about that. They did that deliberate because there's power in that symbol. There's power in that.
I know,
symbol.
I was kidding.
So you'll agree with me
What do you mean?
that Dave's the goat.
Oh, yeah. Dave's the goat. Absolutely, man. Of course he is. Of course he is.
Police department. They're detaining me right now for investigation of which crime? Which crime?
Look at their faces.
Exactly. Which
Look
crime?
at all of their faces.
Crickets. Which crime? Crickets.
The thing is that they're ignorant of the true law. They don't even know the law. They just do what they were told to do. What they were told to do. They don't listen to the law.
They call those minions, right? That's what I call them. Yeah.
Well, it's not law. It's not law either. Law is already established and put down by God. Okay. This man standing there talking to other people. There is no loss, injury, or harm. In other words, there's no victim. No one has suffered loss, injury, or harm. Therefore, no crime has been taken place. The only thing that they're doing is enforcing policies. That's why they're called police.
Police. Yeah, exactly. That makes sense. So much sense. You know, it's so obvious when you look at it. It's so obvious. And it's in plain sight. It's blatant.
It's a case you can't see the forest for the trees because you grew up in this whole thing. You just accept it. You don't question it, right? And then when you start to question it and look into it, that's when you start finding the chinks in the armor.
Exactly. The same as like when you remember back as a kid and you question things about the globe, about evolution, and all that, but then you just accepted it because you were taught it. But at the same time, it didn't sit right, and you just think, I was right about that. No, now you think about it, it's like, wow, I was right to question it. You know. Well,
you had to accept it, or they wouldn't have let you leave the prison.
That's right.
You know, and I tell, and that's what I call school, a prison.
Yes.
And my grandson, he come home from school and I says, "How was school?" He says, "It's not school, it's prison." I said, "Boy, you caught on quick, didn't you?" His mom says, "Don't encourage that." And I said, "Why?" He's right.
That's right. And I remember saying it as a kid, and like my grandparents and that, they're be stupid. It was the best time of your life and all that. But no, it actually was prison.
I'd rather be fishing. Hell with this.
Too right, bro. Without
hanging out in the woods, man.
All right. Without a doubt.
Eric Dubé put up this music video called "The Theory of Revolution." It features a rapper by the name of Amos Space Station. It actually covers this topic quite well.
What
we're talking about, evolution and
right.
Creationism actually are opposed, and they do it on purpose, so they can actually do these policies.
Of course.
It's a good job Roger knows what we're talking about, innit? Because PJ's like, what?
Well, no, because I didn't know what topic he was on about to start off with. It could have been something else. And that's why I said what, and then he explained it. You're numpty. You're a numpty. You're a weirdo. Shut up.
Shall I play your voice now?
No.
That right there just tells the story. Yep, I guess there is no crime. I guess we were caught being the order followers that we've always been and will always.
Yes, Tony, perceived authority. I gather that, bro.
Always be. We're here to detain you for because we got a call.
Because we got
reasonable articulable suspicion.
Yeah, because we got a call.
That was
so
funny.
Thick, isn't it? So thick. Like I said, that woman there, she's like, she hasn't got a clue. She's like, shit, this guy knows what he's on about. She's so used to looking up to the guy partners there, thinking, it's all right. I'll just let them lead the way. They know what they're talking about. And she sees it, they're getting slaughtered, and she's like, oh my goodness, what's going on here?
Well, she's like low man on the totem pole, but she's already encountered James Freeman. She knows all this. She already knows that this is like legit. That's why he let her stay, because she didn't give him any crap. And she's already been on a call where he was at. And so she already knows what's going on with him. You know, and she can't speak up because of that blue line. See?
Right.
That's why I wouldn't last 5 minutes in the police department, man, because that blue line shit, I'm not. As soon as I hear a company go, we're a big family, I'm out. I'm off.
Say adios. How good deal?
Yeah. But yes, they are of course they're detaining me because they're not letting him go, even though they haven't. They're saying you're not free to leave, and they're kind of getting in his way. So it's detaining them. It's not right.
Which is a form of arrest.
Yeah.
You are arrested. If you're arrested, means you can't move. You don't have freedom of movement. You don't have free will.
Mm-hmm.
They must hate the fact that people know their rights.
Yeah, like it's getting that way, isn't it? That people know it.
Never used to call police out like they do now.
No.
And hold them accountable.
No.
And they must hate it.
Exactly.
Well, I see a bunch of them had somebody pulled over in the Dollar General parking lot up the road here. This was a couple of months ago. And I passed by and I was like, look at all that. And it was a woman and her kid was the car, right? And they got these cop cars. They're all parked all over like ass, you know, blocking up the entrance and shit. It pissed me off. I turned around. I went back in there and I walked up to the cops right while they were doing their shit. And I says, hey, why y'all got to park like a bunch of assholes out here like this? You can't pull up? Why are you blocking up this business? Is probably get out of our crime scene. I said, I don't see no damn tape.
Hey, I just the way you talk. I just imagine you in the Dukes of Hazzard, bro. Oh, it was his one. That's it. Brilliant.
There was a quote when Trump first got into office. The truth is under arrest. That's what I'm seeing happening now.
Oh yeah.
The policies were set that way, and they're planning on burying you in red tape.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as you get it,
they use lawfare against you. Arizona did that to me. Arizona did that to me, man.
I wouldn't doubt it.
I don't know.
Donald Trump saves money on electric.
Why? Because he glows.
Because he don't need lights, does he? He's just glowing.
Yes, so he's like the moon, self-illuminating.
You remember those toys back in the 80s, the glowworms?
Yes. Oh God, yeah.
I had one of that.
That's what we call feds that are trying to fit in. Because they stand out so bad, we call them glowworm. They glow, little glowworm. I've seen them like when I met Brian down at in Richmond in 2019. It was it was just 2020. That's right. And it was the lobby day, and that's when all our delegates are being sworn in and everything. And you have the right to go up and talk to any of these people. And up until that year, you were allowed to go right up to into the Capitol fully armed. And I was down there. I had bulletproof vest, AR-15 carrying around. You know, had a 45 Glock, 45 Kimber on my hip.
Nice.
And carrying that Virginia flag, the old Virginia flag.
Nice.
And we saw a Fed there. He goes, let's run the gate. Let's run the gate. And I said, you go ahead. You go ahead. When that sniper pops you, I'll get it on video. Okay. He goes, what sniper? I says, the ones up on the roof. You didn't see them? Because that's the first thing I looked for was snipers when I came in there.
Too right. Too right. But I need to go to the toilet. I'll leave this on play, guys, while I go to the toilet because I need to bust it.
One of those snipers got the Trump and shot him in the ear.
Yeah, I was thinking that myself.
You know, when that happened, the very first thing I said was, somebody smacked that boy hard. What, did you miss that shot? What?
I know, dude. I know that was really bad.
Didn't you practice or nothing? Jeez.
Has Trump not been back on your stream since that day?
No, he ain't been back.
He needs to turn up. I'll be ace if he turns up again, man. He did a
good
job.
I got more stuff for him. I want to know about this. Going to take funding away from any of the schools that allow any protests against the genocide in Gaza. He's going to pull their federal funding. And I'm like, what in the world are you talking about? I thought you were all for free speech.
And
unless you say something about Israel. Yeah, you can't. That's not.
We don't have freedom of speech.
No,
That's a hang out for that, won't they?
Yeah. Right, I'm going to leave us to go toilet, guys.
All right, man.
Of what? Just reasonable, articulable. Because we were told to. They have no answers, and they have no clue. If clues were on sale, they wouldn't even be able to afford them.
Just checking. We get reports. Different things going on. We're just making sure that everything's good.
Am I free to go?
Now you are. You are free to go.
Great. All right. I need your card. I need your card, and I need your card right now.
For sure. Okay, you can. I'll give you my name and badge.
You know, I try not to file lawsuits. You understand, young man? But you're a dumb mother effer.
Okay, well, you can.
You don't get to detain people. No, you can back up. No, you can back up.
Chill out. If you would like to. If you would like to. Any
Go
kind
ahead.
of
Sorry.
complaints.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Go
I
ahead.
understand.
Go ahead, Nichols. Nicholson.
Yep, Nicholson. I understand that.
You're dismissed. Walk away.
I'm not
Sorry. Go ahead. He keeps approaching me aggressively.
He's fine right here.
Nicholson, we're not going to have any issues.
No, I know.
Here, let me. We're fine. Right?
Absolutely. And I have no issue with you. I understand you guys are doing your investigation.
When's the last time you were deposed?
If you wouldn't mind.
I'm sorry.
I understand.
Let me take some deep breaths. And are you on the Brady list? Excellent questions that James is asking here. 100% of the time, he is in control. They are back on their heels, answerable to him. He has donned the mantle of authority and soundly and masterfully taken that authority away from them.
Yes, I get really upset when people threaten violence upon me. I've never threatened violence upon anyone in here. And when you tell me I'm detained and I try to walk out the door and you block my way, that's violence. Can you ask the violent man to leave so we can just have a calm talk? Out the door. Out the door. I'm no threat whatsoever. Look.
I understand that.
Ask the violent man to leave, please, so we can just be reasonable.
It's just you and I talk right now.
Okay. She can stay.
Was that ask the violent man to leave? Is that what he said?
He said my firearm was on my leg, not my waist.
Oh, dude, I love this dude, man. He's excellent.
And you can stay. These two both detained me. They can go. She didn't detain
Love
me.
it. Calling the shots.
I love it. He is actually calling the shots. Excellent, bro. Isn't it brilliant when you know what you're doing? Excellent.
Don't you love it when somebody yanks the cop out of the driver's seat and shoves him in the back of the car and tells him to be quiet while you do the driving? That's the way it should be. That is the natural order. If you are a servant, then you bow to the king. In this case, the people are the king.
That's what it should be. I mean, that's what it should be saying. I mean, that's what it's saying it should be doing, but no, they'll enforce their authority upon you. Well, their non-authority upon you.
And the public servants are supposed to do the people's bidding.
And so that's what you and I are just talking. You're free to leave at any point you want.
Okay.
I understand you wanted to talk, so.
And let's have him leave. Please.
You might just step in. Absolutely. I
Thank
appreciate that.
Oh, wow, man. Let's have it. Well, you see the copper's face as well, looking at his boy, looking at his, what is he? Is he, would he be caught 2 stripes? Is he a corporal?
I don't know what their ranks go by.
I know. I mean, how does it go in the cop? I mean, I know in the army that's a corporal, but in the as a cop, you don't get a corporal as a cop, do you? So I don't get it.
In the army, you can only get corporal if you are a combat soldier. Otherwise, they give you for E4, they give you a specialist 4. Yeah.
The army, a sergeant is 3 stripes. Are you saying a sergeant is 2 stripes as a cop?
I don't know.
All right. You're guessing. I thought you were saying.
Oh, it's different for different departments too.
Yeah, I suppose.
All that chevron is, okay, that right there, if you turn it over, it's the female. That's the male. That's a phallus.
Yeah, that's male phallus. Yeah.
And whoever's got the most penises on their sleeve, they're in charge. See.
Exactly. Whoever's got the most chevrons, you know what I mean, has got the biggest pina colada.
Pina colada. Do you get caught in the rain?
Nice.
I appreciate that. Appreciate you.
Him as well. He detained me as well. She can stay as backup. You already know I got no weapons. If I were going to hurt you, I'd hurt you. If you were going to hurt me, you'd hurt me. Okay, cool. I'll even sit down. How's that?
If you want to, that is perfect.
All right, let's bring this down. Thank you, Mr. Nicholson.
So, like I said, what happened is we get a call.
Say that again, babe.
The bloke's like, let's bring it down.
I know.
And that's what the cop's meant to do.
Well,
like, try and calmness.
Well, he was trying to get that he's trying to give the impression of that while doing something else. You know, the cops I'm on about. Try to give the impression of they're trying to calm the situation down. You know what I mean? Exactly.
It's almost like he switched roles with the cops, isn't
Yes.
it? Yeah, no.
Exactly right, bro.
That essentially it comes back that someone's being combative in the lobby. And that's what we are trying to figure out is what does combative mean, either physically, anything like that. That's why they're trying to figure out what happened.
Okay.
I talked with them. They said, no, just you didn't like their answer, this and that. And
Sure.
that's what all I needed to hear. And everything's fine. You guys are good to take off if you want to leave.
Okay.
Anything like that. I understand that you were asking about
He was being
salaries.
detained earlier without being detained.
How's that happen?
Now
As
he's
far as
free.
I know, that information is either online
Right.
or directed through HR.
Right, and where were we? We had a wonderful conversation with Torres and one of her partners earlier today. We explained everything we're doing, no secrets, no nothing. Torres, I'm glad you showed up too, because a lot of times.
I was already still here on scene. I was just on court actually, so I just finished up.
Oh yeah, you're right. So he knows they know each other. Yeah, I suppose I'll get used to who they know and who they don't when I start watching more of this stuff. I like it.
Yeah,
PJ,
that's the problem.
Right now, she's become completely talkative. She's relaxed. Before, she was just tense. She wouldn't do anything. And there's those two guys in the room, man.
That's right.
A lot of times guys like him show up, they don't know what's going on, and anyways. So a couple of things at this point then.
Okay.
You got.
And I love this.
Okay, Glenn. Actually, you can become a corporal if you're a specialist holding a position of an NCO. Okay.
Yeah.
I got you.
Like if listen, I had like the most underranked company ever when I first got to Europe. Everybody was like dropped back one rank than what they were supposed to be. Like we had a second lieutenant, that was right for the platoon leader, right? But then we only had a staff sergeant for the platoon sergeant, which should be a sergeant first class. Everything down, even our first sergeant was only a sergeant first class.
Right.
And when I got there, I just, I'm right out of training, right? So I go in there and I report to S4, got my orders and everything there. And they said, "What do you want, Private?" I said, he was this guy, like he was an old burned out drill sergeant or some shit, right? And he says, "What do you want, Private?" I says, I'm looking for the first sergeant. And he says, "I'm the first sergeant." And I look, and he's only got sergeant first class on his rank, right? And on his desk, he says he's got a coffee cup with first sergeant stripes on it. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? And he says, "Well, who do you think I am?" And he says, "Whose desk do you think this is?" And I says, "Well, that's obviously the first sergeant's desk." And he says, "Well, who do you think I am?" I said, "Well, you're sergeant first class Gogan." He says, "I'm the first sergeant." I said, "No, you're not." He goes, "Yes, I am." He starts yelling at me. I says, "But you only got 3 up and 2 down. That's not a first sergeant." And then finally the clerk, he nudged me and he goes, "He's acting first sergeant." I went, oh, okay.
See, you should have said, "Well, he's not acting hard enough."
I was like, what the hell are you talking about? I thought he was trying to trick me or some shit,
Oh, funny.
I wasn't about to have none of that.
So you got any boot camp stories to tell, Sop?
Oh, yeah. Quite a few.
I'd love to hear some sometime, dude. It would be fun.
Yeah,
My dad told me his. They're pretty horrific.
Yeah, my dad did as well. I like hearing some of them old stories sometimes.
Hell, first day they picked out the biggest guy in the whole company, and drill sergeant kicked his ass in front of everybody.
Nice.
Just so that you know that he's the baddest guy around. Yeah, he's not to be screwed with. I was like, all right, well, I was little,
I like it.
Because you've got a couple of well-placed compliments coming from James Freeman into the mind of the law enforcers that causes them to drop their guards. This is the same tactic, by the way, that law enforcement uses on us. They try to engage in small talk. They try to get you to believe that, hey, you're not in trouble right now. If you want to talk to us, you can. You don't have to. I'm just here to listen to what you got to say. So people
all the same pattern all the time. It's the same pattern, isn't it? And you get your good cop, bad cop, bad cop, bad cop, good cop, good cop, mediocre cop, middle of the road cop. Oh, it's stupid. Same stuff to say all the time.
Their guard down, and then they start yapping their jaws, and then they get themselves into trouble because law enforcement mode is never turned
That's
off.
exactly why it should be called enforcement, because they are enforcing it, and it's not law they're actually enforcing.
Minds
But they're
of an
enforcing
authoritarian
authority.
psychopath. So James, again, keep
Again.
he cements himself right here at this point with well-placed compliments in the driver's seat of control.
Got a report that someone was being combative?
That's just the information that somebody was in the lobby was being combative.
Is there
the term?
Can you tell me, is there a definition for combative?
I don't know off the top of my head. Typically, combative.
You don't know if you don't. Yeah. I'm sure you can have a quick guess at a definition. It doesn't have to be perfect.
Combative means a couple of things. We don't know what that means until we get here, which is why we got to talk to the other party real quick. As soon as we verify that combative wasn't anything physical, and it was their interpretation of something, we have no issue to believe a crime was committed, anything like that.
So when you walked in, were you under the impression that a crime was committed? Personally?
Right, I'm sorry?
Were you personally under the impression that a crime had been committed when you walked in?
We don't know, and that's what we have to investigate.
Right.
We don't know.
You don't know?
We don't know. So what we're doing is...
Don't know, but you were trying to detain under I don't know.
Yep. You can't do that.
No.
A lot of people don't know that they can't do that. That's why, and they don't know that they can't do that, and that's why they do it.
That's right. That's right, because they don't know their own bloody jobs. Get rushed through training or whatever, and that's it. They get a quick test they probably cheat on, you help with, get fed the answers. They just don't have a clue.
We're trying to verify that a crime has not been committed.
Are you under the... Sorry, go ahead.
And so that's all we're doing. I think that took me probably 30 seconds, maybe 45 seconds to verify that it was just their interpretation, that they didn't agree with what you were saying, you didn't agree with what they were saying, and so they called us, and somewhere along the words combative was taken, and that's what we just got to verify, that it's nothing, no crime, nothing like that.
Are you under the impression that you can detain someone without actual reasonable articulable suspicion of a crime?
So in investigative purposes, detention is applicable. And so when we're just trying to verify that nothing physical has occurred, at that point, we just got to verify that information and make sure that a crime has not, in fact, been committed.
Okay, so when you came in, you didn't know if a crime was committed or not?
No, or you got to conduct an investigation.
Was I detained then?
See what I mean? Didn't know if there was a crime committed or not, but you didn't say, the guy didn't say he was detained, but he was actually detaining him by preventing him going out and saying you're not free to go, which is detaining.
At that point, yes, we have to confirm.
Okay, great, perfect. So you didn't know if a crime was committed?
We have an investigative purpose.
Right, you didn't know a crime was committed, right?
I love this. This is police interrogation in reverse. Now James has got them squealing. And they are talking. They're jabbing their jaws. He's collecting the data on them. He's allowing the cops to construct their own gallows.
He's the one sitting there taking the statement off him. I love it. That's great.
And put the noose around their own neck. This is a master class that every American needs to take a look at, because this is as rare as finding a 7-carat diamond embedded in a stack of $100 bills sitting next to a chilled bottle of champagne and 2 glasses on an afternoon jog with your honey.
And you detained me.
Those officers detained you, and yes.
Did you detain me as well?
I was conducting the investigation, but at that point we have to confirm that a crime in fact
You
has
were
not.
conducting the investigation. It wasn't known about what your partner was detaining him. You were in on the detaining. So yes, you were detaining him. You're in partnership with that other copper. So you're part of the detaining, I think. That's how I would see it anyway.
I just need to know who all detained me so I can put the names on the litigation. Did you detain me?
Yep.
You did?
Yep.
Okay.
There you go.
And again, you did not know that a crime was committed. Is that
We
right?
do not know.
And you didn't even have reasonable articulable suspicion that a crime
We
was
have to
committed.
verify that a crime has not been committed based on the information.
Okay, so it's guilty until proven innocent?
It's investigative purpose.
Great.
So.
Guilty till proven, and it's, contradictions in what they say and what they do. everything.
Excellent.
Yes, sir.
So it's I was guilty until proven innocent. Is that right?
No one's guilty.
Well,
Just
I was
like they-
detained.
He is taking them through the ringer, and they are on the spin cycle right now.
I reckon this guy, he must be feeling frustrated inside. His cheeks are clenched together. He's like, ooh.
Sure. See, because they rely on a certain amount of their perceived authority. The perception you have of this guy with all the equipment and a uniform and the brisk way that they use their movements and shit. Watch a state police. They're really, you can really tell they use certain hand gestures like this for come, and stuff like that. It's almost like military hand signs. And they rely on that as a form of intimidation, that's going to put you below it, That's another reason they always want people to sit down. Because psychologically, if they're standing taller than you, that's like they're above you.
Exactly.
Oh,
yes.
I don't have to fucking sit down. I'm not sitting down. Get off me. And they don't like it.
Same as when someone confronts you on the tiptoes, trying to look down at you, trying to intimidate. It's the same thing. Puffing up their chest. Same thing, man.
It's like emus, right? An emu will not try to peck you as long as you're taller than they are. Okay, or the same height. When Ryan was a kid, when he was about 9 years old, he come down here to visit, and I took him to an emu farm. And those things were chasing him all over the place. And like if I squatted down to tie my shoe, they'd all start converging on me. And as soon as I stood up, they'd turn and walk away.
Wow, man. Wow. Crazy. But yeah, puffing up the chest, tiptoeing, looking down, It's an ego thing for them. It's just a stick, man.
You really want to disarm them? Look them dead in the eye and fart. They don't know what to do with that.
That's funny.
You got to make that eye contact.
I think I would know what to do with that. That's a good one. I like it.
They can't leave. If they're calling us saying that something's happened, we have to talk
Really?
to them. But it's
They can't leave?
investigation.
They can't leave?
They're calling us saying, they call us and say a crime's been committed, and they're not giving us any information. They try and leave. What is happening at that point? We can't say you're guilty without getting more information. If they want to leave, at that point we're like, you can leave, but we're not going to conduct an investigation.
This is rich.
Okay.
This is good. Okay, so did you detain me? Please say no. Just say no, Torres. I don't want to put your name on the lawsuit.
How's that?
You didn't detain me, right?
So if you have any further questions, you can direct them towards me. And if that's not applicable, we can direct you towards the
that's funny. I'm going to put that Torres did not detain me. She never did say I was detained.
That is
you never verbalized that I was
That
detained.
is absolutely perfect.
I love this, man. I love this. Torres.
Tell you what, man, he just knows his crap, and it's not like he's not being arrogant for the sake of being arrogant. He's doing it for a reason. And I love it. I don't see the point in it.
He's using what they do on them.
Yes.
And they're falling right into it.
I think it's great, man. It's great.
Torres, I'm letting you go. These other guys,
Because you've got the other guys that go, because they know their stuff, they will go out and intentionally antagonize cops because they know their shit and they know they can kind of get away with it. I don't see the point in that. That's just being a dick for the sake of being a dick. But I see the point in this. This is great. This is great.
holding them accountable. They will be on the litigation.
Torres is just a really, really good cop.
Yes, she is, absolutely.
And we're trying to keep the good ones around. We're trying to get rid of, I mean, if you have a willingness to learn and get better, we might keep you, Nicholson. But as long as you think that, as long as you think you get to detain people. And
look at the.
Yeah, I agree, Sandra. But she didn't speak out against it, so it's complicit in the detainment. I agree. I agree.
Yeah, that's why I say there are no good cops. If there's good cops, why are they letting the bad cops do what they do?
That's right. That's right.
But it's all about that thin blue line. They take that serious, that brotherhood. You don't squeal on another cop, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, wait a minute. Your job is to report and, put crime before a prosecution. And you're letting someone else do it merely because you know them? Well, that's not. What is that?
Exactly. It was the just enough.
I mean, it'd be one thing if it was your wife or your brother, you know, that's kind of understandable. But this false perception of familiarity that these people have with each other is just really sick.
Because you have the same job as them. You don't even know the dude.
Well, that's
You
the
never
same
knew
thing.
before you went, you know?
Well, that's the same thing what I see a lot of flat earthers have done. Okay.
Yeah.
They have a false sense of familiarity just because, you know, I know the truth of the earth and you know the truth of the earth, blah, 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 blah. It doesn't make me any less or more of an asshole than I already was before that. Okay. And it's just like regular globe people out there that don't even know that there's a debate about it going on. It's just going by what they've learned, right? Some of them are assholes, some of them are not. So they don't have familiarity with one another. They're yelling at each other on the freeway the same as anybody else would. So
right. That's right. Absolutely. Absolutely, man.
It is mental, isn't it?
Yeah, it's mental. It's just oh, bloody world's mental. Right, let's get this finished and we'll go and watch the movies and we'll go and rumble.
Relief on Torres' face.
Until you find out if a crime was committed, you're definitely on the chopping block.
Okay, perfect.
So,
And that's perfectly understandable from your point of view. I'm not going to argue with you
and
about
from a
that.
legal standpoint, and from
absolutely.
You know,
I'm not going to argue
the court's
with you
point of
about
view,
Okay.
everyone's point of view.
Yeah, no, perfect.
We live in a society of law and order, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Well, we want to.
Absolutely.
But then we have people who break the law. Right?
Okay,
And detain
perfect.
people without reasonable articulable suspicion.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So,
Mostly cops break the law.
well, without that. But the way they arrest and detain and stuff, sometimes, yes, absolutely, they break the law.
Oh, they think it's all right for them to speed, go through red lights, even though they may be on their way home.
That's right. That's right.
They'll do it constantly. Any of those small little rules, they don't even pay heed to them.
No. I mean, look at the one I was playing the other day from this guy. I keep forgetting his bloody name. Here's the deal. The woman cop sitting there saying, I can go 90 miles an hour. I could tell you I can go 90 miles an hour. You can't. So if I'm coming behind you, get the F out of the way. Get the F out of the way.
Yep,
And the other guy was like, the narcissistic guy was like sitting there and he's saying, we can linger about you for as long, behind you as long as you want. You know, if I come to a red light and you wave me on, no, you're going fast. I'm just here to scare you. Basically, that's what he's saying, to keep you awake, to keep you fresh. He thinks he's doing you a favor.
I remember that.
Asshole. And then bragging that he can linger behind you as long as he wants and find umpteen things to get you on. I'm like, what? You're admitting that you're just setting people up. What an ass, man. Hate him. Strong word.
There's some decent cops that are out there. There are some that actually understand all this.
Well, yeah. I suppose it's just few and far between and very hard to find.
We can articulate that, but that's okay.
Now he's being condescending. This cop Nicholson is being condescending. Perfect. Yeah, whatever about our laws, whatever about the Supreme Court, whatever about law and order.
Of course they don't. Not go get into that too much, but of course they don't hand over all seed drugs. No, of course they don't.
You just told me.
Yeah.
You verbalized that you
For
did not
investigative detention.
believe that I committed a crime. All three of you verbalized that you did not believe I committed a crime.
And yet they treated him as though he did, as evidenced by the detainment.
And you still detained me. Oh. You know what would have happened?
It's just okay. Like, yeah, that's okay. Because he hasn't got nothing else to say. He can't say, well, I'm right and you're wrong in this situation. He can just like, oh, well, this kind of thing, okay. That's all he can do. There's nothing he can say.
If I decided to leave anyways while he was trying to block my way, and I used any amount of force necessary to leave,
What's that?
They probably would have beat me up pretty bad, huh?
I would sure hope not.
Yeah, they would have put hands on. They would have physically stopped me, except for Torres. I could tell her demeanor. I could read her energy. She already knew what was going on, and she wanted none of this bullshit that you guys were doing. She is.
Cool. So maybe I was probably wrong about my presumption about it. It's because she knew him, and she was like, I have nothing to do with this, man.
Like I said,
You have got to understand that there is something positive and light going on in the heart of Torres. She's like, oh my God, this is awesome. I've got good favor with this guy who's writing bad reports about my fellow cops. I better cross my T's and dot my I's from here on out.
Do you have any further questions?
He's my fellow Thin Blue Line badge members might get me into trouble.
What I would love to do.
I just need I need information for the three of you so that I can. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Oro Valley,
People like
Arizona.
Torres are in a tough position, though, you know,
Absolutely.
because you got she's got two officers here that she knows are breaking the law, that she knows are doing something wrong. But the tough thing is, if she stands up against them and says, "Hey, guys, whoa," now she's probably going to get bullied. She's probably going to get treated bad within the
I don't
department.
think so.
Really, dude? I've been doing this for 10 years.
Sorry, Tony, what is that link for? It's allegedly Dave versus particle physicist part of debate from 6 years ago. D. Murphy. Oh yeah, Dave. Yeah, I know who that Dave is. What's this for? What are you giving me it for? Sorry, am I missing something? Check my new link. Check my link for a review if you haven't seen this before. See, okay, all right, okay, you're just giving me it right. Cool. I will put that on my watch later. And I'll have a look. If it's 6 years ago, I might have seen it. I don't know. I'll check. I know who Dave Murphy is, so like, yeah, I'll check it. I'll check it, dude. Nice one, bro.
I had a really good conversation with Dave Murphy in Vegas.
Oh, did you?
About language and how letters are pictographs and shit. Yeah,
I have seen some of his stuff, definitely, but I don't know if I've seen this debate. So it's 6 years ago. I'll definitely give it a look, bro. Without a doubt. Nice one. Did I save it to watch later? All right. Groovy. Cheers, Tony.
Yeah.
I have literally watched good cops get fired.
Oh.
You know why? Because of doing the right thing.
Well, I believe that
If people haven't seen it, then I could do a review in it one day. Definitely. I could do a review in it this week, actually. I'll have a quick look at it. I mean, it's quite long, obviously. It's 6 years old. The same things still apply from 6 years ago. So why not? Why not, bro? We could do a stream on that.
she would be just fine.
When you're part of a criminal enterprise and you're not willing to go along with the criminals, it can be very difficult.
Well, I can understand that. So if there's any further questions, what I would love to do, like I said, is direct you towards Sergeant Durbin Kelsey, who is part of our internal affairs over there.
Okay.
And if there's any further questions, like I said, regarding salaries, I know that's what you're
sounding so helpful now, isn't it?
You can direct that towards either online, like I said, all that stuff should be available online.
Durbin?
Or HR, yes, Kelsey.
All right, I've got LPO Nicholson. What's LPO mean?
A lead police officer.
Lead police officer.
Yes, sir.
Trying to make sergeant?
I'm just enjoying my time right now.
Are you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. If I didn't have my daughter.
Second, babe.
Got 130 subs.
Is that the first time you've had 130?
Yeah.
Way, Vicky's got 130 subs on her channel. Excellent.
Wow.
It's the first
Good
time
job.
she's had 130. Brilliant.
We're almost to 100, 260 now.
260. Excellent,
Getting
bro.
there. Like, I think 3 more. We'll be there.
I've just hit 545. It's not too bad because I just had my 500 special I don't know, a few weeks ago, wasn't it? It's getting there.
Well, I
and I just hit 100. I just hit 100 on Rumble as well. What?
Yeah, nice.
Well, it's 104 now. What, baby?
How dare you?
Send it your mods.
Send me what?
Can I give you an update right quick, PJ?
Go for
Little
it.
Mikey is in Utah. He's almost here.
Oh, he's in Utah. Excellent. Safe journey, man. Sing it, babe.
Right, because
What am I doing?
So I was talking about the army, right? And I looked up because I know where my great grandfather's thing is, and I googled the bloke that was executed for the killing of the prisoners of war that were my great granddad and that.
Right.
And it's the face of the bloke that did it
What do you mean?
on a video
Oh, okay.
on YouTube.
Okay. Is that the face of who, though? Who's
The
he?
bloke, he either ordered.
Sergeant Major Sugino.
Yeah, he either ordered or executed prisoners.
Ah,
My
okay.
great grandfather was one of them.
Right.
And they thought because the war in Germany had ended,
That's right.
they thought they were being taken back, and they didn't. They executed them all
Got you. Why did you give me my phone?
because I sent you on WhatsApp. But that's the first
Oh.
time I've seen his face. It's weird
Got you. Why did you send me what's WhatsApp if you showed me?
because I weren't going to show you.
Okay, got it.
It's weird though.
Yeah, of course. I understand that. Of course.
with me, we would have pushed this a little farther.
Look,
I would have walked out that door. I would have taken the beating. Yeah.
Oh, I would hope it wouldn't come to that.
Do you understand Arizona is a stand your ground state? When you're unlawfully attacked, you have every right to defend yourself by any means necessary.
Okay.
Are you aware that even if you're a police officer?
It's okay. No, yes. Okay.
Okay.
He's nothing to say. He's flabbergasted. It's been, the wind's been right out of him.
When you unlawfully attack someone, they have the right to defend themselves against you.
Absolutely, you could try that.
And that's.
I would hope that we.
Oh, I know.
I would hope that we won't ever come to that
and
situation.
What would happen if I did defend myself against an unlawful attack from you?
I hope we don't have to find out, but officers are going to do what we need to do.
Right.
And I can't tell you.
You'd probably be willing to kill me over an unlawful detention, wouldn't you? The question is, are people willing to do the same to you?
The thing is,
that's the thing.
That's
the thing. They would kill you. So listen, you got to, whether you end up in prison the rest of your life for it, you still got to do it. It's either you or them. I think. I mean, sorry, it's my take on it.
So heavy duty. Because
It's
when
heavy
cops
duty,
come with the implied threat of force, and they do, they've got their vests on, they've got their training behind them, they've got their guns on, they've got their handcuffs, they've got backup, they got the unlimited resources of the state, so they've come intending to do you harm. And if you resist, they will slap charge upon charge upon charge on you if you live through the experience. That is the utmost in state-sponsored terror and violence.
My policy dictates my use of force, and I'm going to stick to that.
Yeah.
I can't give you hypotheticals,
and as
I
long
prefer not to do this.
and as long as
game with
and as long as you have a policy, you can't be sued. But it doesn't protect you from someone defending themselves against you. So you can when you attack the wrong person and you end up in front of God and you're like, what happened? I was following my policies. How'd that work out for you? Right? Play stupid games, win stupid prizes, huh? Go ahead and get out of here. You're dismissed.
So that is a masterclass in how you handle tyrants who are more than willing to trample you and your family and your rights and economically terrorize you and take away 100% of your freedoms, all because they believe they can do something that none of the rest of us can. I will leave the link to James Freeman's video. I suggest that you watch every bit of it. Go to his channel, comment, give that video a like. Let's trend this in the algorithm. Again, every American needs to see this masterclass on how you conduct psychological operations on the thin blue line gang of tyrants. I will see you in the next video.
Excellent. And his link's in the description, guys. If you want to sub to him, I mean, you probably subbed to him well before I was. But yeah, we've got cut off the YouTube side now, and we've got to continue on the Rumble side and watch the movies.
Well, I'll tell you, Brian and I really are on the same page when it comes to things like this. It really is. It's almost scary. I'm like, get out of my head, Brian Young. Get out of my head.
Who's Brian? Is that the guy?
Yeah, that's High Impact, or that's the guy whose video that was. Not
right.
James.
Okay. Right. Okay. Got you. Yeah, man. Definitely. It seems cool to me, man. And like I say, it's new to me. I wish I'd come across them before. Excellent.
There's a young gentleman in Orange County by the name of Daniel Solomon who actually does the same thing with the Orange County Sheriff. He audits them all the time, and he runs into a lot more corruption than most other places. They're very high-paid cops. They're win six figures, dude.
There's no such thing as a high-paid cop, dude.
Oh, these guys.
No, they take the money instead.
Yeah.
Bro, you can't pay me enough to deal with criminals. Trust me.
If you got to join us in Rumble for the movies, there's links, guys. There's the link if you want to join us in Rumble. Devils Advocate first, and then we'll do Tenet a bit later. T-E-N-E-T. It's a Chris Nolan movie. It's about a couple of years old now, about 2-3 years old. But yeah, there's a link, guys. I'm just going to play out on the YouTube side. See you over there. I'll put it. I don't know what. I don't need to put it in again. There it is, guys. And if you can't click it for some reason, it's also in the description. The Rumble link is in the description. So I will see you over there, guys. See you in a minute. as always, on the YouTube side, thanks for being with us. And Here the Sunset's free. It's free.
Indeed.
I was waiting for that. Indeed, guys.
Indeed.
At least you did it. At least you go in with your time. Perfectly on time, babe. See you over there.